Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the Scuffcast. Is that good enough?
Yeah. You gonna introduce who I and you
No,
are?
they don't even know who we are. Okay. This is the voice
Okay.
of Lee Sang. Short turn.
I guess this is the voice of Brandon. I thought you were gonna introduce me, but I guess I'll just introduce myself. Sure.
We can start over.
Whatever.
We can start over.
No, it's too late now. Now we're keeping this. We're just keeping it. Fuck it. We're just keeping this. I don't. That just makes it even better, to be honest.
Look. We're not.
Oh,
this
man.
isn't a scuffed podcast for no reason. We had to scuff it up a little bit.
That's actually a pretty good. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good name. I didn't even think that. I forgot that we're supposed to.
Dude, that's what you called it the first time.
Did it? Did I?
Yeah, cause we were recording and then like literally, before we start recording, you literally like we got our stuff, we went to the building, it was locked, so we had to go to a different building, and then we got all the way to the other building, setting up, and then you didn't have your mic stand. It was just constant scuff for like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, I guess that's basically just describes my life though in general. Everything's just scuffed, man. I honestly didn't even realize that I forgot my stand. I was like so hyped, I was like, yeah, you're gonna get this all recorded, it's gonna be so nice. And I was like, okay, Randy, you wanna set up your mic? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then I looked, I'm like, wait, how am I supposed to set this up? How am I supposed to put my mic up? Then I kept looking, I was like, oh shit. Hey, Lise. You want to hear something funny? Oh, man. That was such a freaking sad moment, man. I was just like, I gotta run all the way back to my car. That's like legitimately across campus. Oh, yeah. So for those who don't know, so when we recorded our first podcast, it was at the library on campus, where me and Lise go to school. Or where I graduated from, where he's still goes to school, and it's legitimately across where we thought we were gonna record at first.
Yeah, we literally went across. We literally went across the whole campus. We went to the other side of campus. Dude, I think God, that was the short way, not the long way, like from Grunhagen to fucking AC. That would have been so shit.
Yeah, dude.
But
I legitimately was like, what the fuck, man. I didn't know this shit was gonna be closed on a Sunday, but I guess it was. And then, just me being stupid. Nothing new, to be honest. It's quite normal to me. So, but yeah. It's been like 2 months since we recorded last, dude.
Yeah, dude. Actually, yeah, dude. We lied a little bit. Remember when we said we were gonna record like in 2 weeks, like 2 weeks or something? Yeah, dude. Yeah. We haven't.
So maybe, yeah.
We waited till the new year to record, bro. We literally like 2 months.
We did.
Yeah, last time we recorded right after Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. We actually did.
Yeah, it was like right after Halloween.
I guess we just wait for major holidays, We just wait for major holidays.
Yeah. Skip Thanksgiving and
we were actually supposed to do it on Thanksgiving around that month. That was when we were supposed to. Right?
We had like a day, but
we planned it. Yeah, we planned it around Thanksgiving.
But the things didn't work out.
Yeah, we got really busy that week, and then we were supposed to do it on the day of the 14th, basically when everyone graduated from the winter semester. But then we're like, oh yeah, all the buildings are closed, by the way. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, talk about graduation. Talk about graduation, bro. You walked, right? How was that? How was that experience?
Oh yeah. That's pretty kind of underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. With COVID, I think it's a little bit different from how everyone else walked. It wasn't like my high school walk. No, my high school walk, everyone was there essentially, like from all the schools, and everyone's just like cheering. So if you watched it, I think there's still a live stream, like VOD of it, like saved on the school website of the roam of us walking, right? And actually something actually happened during the ceremony. I forgot who, there was like one of the speakers was talking, and one of the camera guys that was like essentially the one that was like in the main focus, like shooting, like on the camera was focused on the speaker. He passed out actually. Like he legitimately fainted. Yeah, and I remember we were all just like looking at the speaker, and then in the corner of my eye, I just see the dude just like fall. Like he legit just collapsed. But then right after he collapsed, he got right back up. Like it was insane, and we're all like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" The guy next to me is like, "Dude, what just happened?" I'm like, "I think he fainted, bro." And he got up, and then he was just like, "You know what? I'm just gonna dust myself off and just go back on the camera." Like,
nobody saw
happened.
that. Nobody saw that.
And then, yeah, he literally did that. He's like, nobody saw that. I'm just gonna get back up and do my job again. But then the people came over to check out, and it was like, "Hey, yeah, you should sit down." And that was actually my second time I've seen someone faint in front of me. The first time was back in my freshman year, when I was in the middle of my psych class, and we were like, it was like a boring ass like Tuesday lecture, and like nothing was really happening, so I wasn't really paying attention to anything but the notes on the screen. And then all of a sudden, like the teacher's like, "Oh, you have a question?" And then the guy's like, "Yeah, this guy next to me, he just stood up or he just fainted on me. Like he just passed out on my shoulder." And then everyone's just like, "Huh, that's kind of funny." And then the dude started seizing up, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is some real shit happening right now. It's like some real shit." And then everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Like, "Hey, put him on the side. Like, make sure." And luckily, there's like at least 6. What's the CNA, right? Registered nurse assistant, right? Yeah. There are at least like 6 people that were like trying or were in like the nursing major that came and helped him out. But he was like seasoned for like a good like 30 seconds or so. It's pretty crazy, man. After that, that happened. Me walking, no one cheered. Like it was very quiet and very, very awkward on stage. I'm like, are we supposed to clap for these individuals?
Dude, how long was it? Because for like my sister's graduations that I went to, it's like super long, and like, dude, I won't lie, I damn near knock out every time.
I don't know. It was supposed to last 2 hours, but it felt like an hour. To be honest, it didn't feel that long. And I was kind of hungry, to be honest, because we skipped breakfast. Like we woke up around like, I think the ceremony started at 9, and then we woke up around 7, so we kind of woke up a little late to get ready.
Damn.
And we left around like 7:50. So we got there.
So you guys got there right when
then
they started, basically.
Yeah, but then they didn't leave until like 9:10. So I had a pretty good time frame to get to the thing, to be honest. So.
Yeah, did you stay on campus long, or did you leave after you?
No, I just leave like after we got our whatever the I forgot what the thing's called. The cover.
Oh, the cover.
Yeah, we got the cover essentially. After that, I just left. Like we took one photo, and then we just left.
Yeah, no. This is what happened for me, right? I got on campus. I had to get on campus for cause I the textbook buyback and shit. So I went back on campus, right? And then my dumb ass, I thought they were open. I thought the read was closed at like 3, or I was at 5. Turns out they closed at 3. So I got there at like 4:45, and I was like, oh, I got enough time. I can go return books, get a little bit of money. Then got to the door, boom, door's locked. So I had like two big ass bags full of like like 13 books, and I was like, man, fuck this. Sat in the cold for like 5 minutes. It was pretty sad, but yeah, I saw a lot of people, so I just wasn't sure how long it lasted. Like there were still a lot of people at like 4, almost 5, walking around. I was like, damn, people stay. So I was like, damn, did they just like end not too long ago? Or I was just like really confused. I was like, it can't be that long, right?
Depending on which time you went, because there's like 2.
Oh, is it different for like
there was one at 2. Yeah, this one at 2, and it was.
Oh, are they different
9.
for like
almost in the
Are they different for like what type of
I think it's the majors.
Yeah, like what type of degree you got? Like I know there's like what bachelor of science and bachelor of arts and stuff. Okay.
So yeah, for Naruhodo.
Have you seen No Way Home?
Yes, I actually have.
You want to talk about it?
Oh yeah, this is a spoiler alert. I guess people who have not watched I was gonna say Home Alone.
So you didn't watch Homecoming or No Way or
I
Far
didn't
From
watch
Home.
Homecoming or no or Far From Home. To be honest, it didn't really excite me that much because I was like, I was kind of, to be honest, I was kind of sick of Marvel movies. At a certain point, I didn't really want to keep watching that. I just want to watch the collabs. So I was just like, I'm not gonna watch. Like, I didn't watch Ant-Man, the second movie when it came out. I didn't really like. To be honest, I didn't really like Ragnarok that much.
Yeah,
Thor.
I know, right?
I just yeah. Just in case, but yeah, I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, I've seen all.
I didn't even like the second Thor movie.
I don't
to be
think I
honest.
like Ragnarok. I thought it was fun because I think tonally.
It was a fun
I
movie,
think it's
though, yeah.
closer
Yeah,
to
it was a fun
it's
movie.
closer to what the MCU was. Because I remember hearing
Yeah.
that Thor was supposed to be like the darker version, but like the way they did it just never worked. And then like number 1 and number 2,
Yeah.
there was like the Thor wasn't like the Thor series. I guess the trilogy.
felt
The
edgy,
trilogy
man.
wasn't that. It's not like it's bad, but they were pretty mediocre for Marvel, even compared to some of the
Yeah.
some of the other ones. And so
It just felt kind of edgy. That's it.
yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, the second movie just. I don't even remember what the second movie was. It's like Dark Elves or
Yeah,
something
like
that?
it was with the reality stone,
Yeah.
the ether, and the dark elves were like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, the plot's all over the place, kind of. I don't know, it's not really one
I
of
don't
my
know, I just-
favorites either. I think out of the
Yeah.
3 trilogy, I think Ragnarok's the best one. I think it was just overall more enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's also like more comedic and like lighthearted. So
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
it was more easier to follow.
I didn't hate it. Yeah. I don't hate Ragnarok. I just think that it was the best one out of the 3 movies. It's just that I don't know. It's just, it's just it was basically like a comedy action movie essentially. And I was just like, oh, okay. It's just kind of. I expected that going in, and I didn't really. I wasn't like, oh my god, oh wow, this is insane.
Yeah, like it wasn't anything new. It wasn't.
This
It
blew my
wasn't anything
expectations.
new.
You
Let's-
know?
yeah, I'll be
I just.
honest. Yeah, I think let's go back to Spider-Man just so we don't go on tangent for too long.
Another
Yeah,
tangent
but,
again, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty decent movie.
Out of
I
10, out of
mean,
10.
Sorry. Out of 10, I think it's a good 8, 9, I would say. There are a lot of things that kind of like, for example, I think the introductions of all the villains were pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Especially Jamie Foxx's character.
Yeah, Electro.
He basically was like, he just became nothing, and he just formed into like an electricity
Yeah.
man. Basically like Dr. Manhattan.
Dude, low key, that was kind of cool.
Like he was just like a. Yeah, that was cool, dude. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking insane.
I thought it was pretty good too. I'd agree. I put it at like an
Yeah.
8, 9. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting, and like it's cool to see how they worked in all the Spider-Man and like the villains, and I like that they kind of made Green Goblin the sort of the main villain again, because like
Yeah.
he is like Spider-Man's most iconic villain, and so
Yeah.
for having Tom Holland Spider-Man, which is arguably the biggest Spider-Man, at least. I don't know, because you can't really it's hard to compare because
You can't really compare the Spider-Mans because every Spider-Man is different.
no, like
you know?
I'm just saying, like in terms of like popular, which one is like the biggest, like most popular Spider-Man? Because like Andrews, his Spider-Man is not bad, but definitely since the second movie flopped and he never really got a true third movie, his 2 movies fall short compared to Tom's and Toby's. And since Toby's was so iconic, because it basically was one of the early jump starters of like the whole comic book to movie like trend, right? Like superhero movie trend. Since it was so iconic, it's hard to compare which one is like more iconic in a way. And so, but like one thing we can all agree is that Green Goblin is the most iconic Spider-Man villain, and having Tom Holland's universe without a Green Goblin was something that was kind of off. Like even though like they're trying something new, using different
Was it Vulture?
the Vulture is the first
right,
villain, and the second villain was Mysterio, which was nice seeing that seeing different villains. But we know that Green Goblin is one of the biggest villains from the face, so the fact that he never faced it was something that I think a lot of people was like looking forward to or be interested how it work out. I won't lie, it's probably a company thing, like a licensing issue why they couldn't do Green Goblin until now, since
Possibly, yeah. Sony
probably didn't let them.
Sony had like I guess they had the rights to Spider-Man.
I think they still do. I think they still do have the rights to it, but they're leasing it to Marvel for the moment.
They're just leasing it to Marvel.
Technically, I think.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, didn't the second movie almost get canceled because
something like that? Because they wanted to because Sony wanted to change the. I think Sony wanted to change the terms of the contract, and then Marvel didn't want to, so they almost had a falling out. I know the same thing happened with the third movie too. And I think the lease might be done. I'm not really follow the news around it too much, so I don't know exactly. But I think that the lease was only the lease was only until 6 movies, and I think No Way Home was the 6th movie with the featuring Spider-Man. So I think technically the contract is over unless they sign a new one. But I think technically MCU Spider-Man is done for the moment. Unless they could get new lease going, but I don't know. Well, that's for the news people to find out. That's for the more well-informed.
Yeah. To me, I think the movie was pretty good. The villain, like I said, the villain introductions were pretty nice. Except for the lizard guy.
Oh yeah, he's a lizard. Yeah. I think he's a reptile. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a lizard. Yeah, I don't know. Like basically, he was just like, oh yeah, I caught this.
Yeah,
dude.
off screen. Yeah, off screen.
That's it. Like, yeah, off screen they just caught him. So I feel like his character didn't really matter.
I think it was because they couldn't I'm fairly certain they couldn't get Sandman's original actor and the reptile's original actor back, so they try to keep him out of the out of screen as much as possible because they had to be CG, and CGing is like would have been expensive. So they probably just kept him out.
I mean, I think they were trying to go for the Sinister Six again.
I think everybody included was a Sinister Six. I don't know who the Sinister Six exactly are, and I know it changes.
It was
I know it changes from time to time, so I don't know.
I think the original is the Mysterio. Don't quote me on this, but it could be it's Mysterio, Green Goblin, Vulture, Sandman. Is it Electrode?
Yeah, Electrode.
Is that his name right? I don't know his name. Yeah, Electrode and the lizard guy.
So Doc Ock's not part of it.
So. Oh wait, did I say the lizard guy again? I'm pretty sure Doc Ock is part of it.
No, you said Mysterio. You added Mysterio, so.
Yeah, I think Mysterio is supposed to be originally part of it. Green Goblin, Sandman, Electrode, Doc Ock, and Lizard. Yeah, it should have been 6.
Yeah, you said 6.
Yeah, but I think Mysterio died, so it just became 5. So, I just thought that those like Electrode and the lizard dude. I keep forgetting. I don't really know his name, to be honest. I don't really care too much to look it up, but those 2 characters, they were pretty. No, they could have been a little bit used. They could have been used a little bit better, to be honest. I feel like James Fox's character was kind of just there for. What's the word? Kind of comic relief because at the end where he gets his power drink, he's like,
I thought you.
He's like, hey, you good, man? I was like, yeah, I'm done fighting.
Right, yeah, I thought he was a little too much comic relief. I thought they could have did his character a little better, but like I think since he wasn't like a main villain anyways, it's okay. I thought like Green Goblin was pretty good, and like he was pretty menacing.
The Willem Dafoe's
he
actor,
really brings like the menacing with it, because like especially the part where Tom Holland is like wailing on him in the hallway, and he just smiles at him like, God damn, bro. And then he like body slams him, like Batista bombs him through like 3 floors.
I was wondering where his armor went, and then when his like clothing started like falling off, I was like, holy shit, that's where your armor went. I was like, I didn't realize that. So I'm like, oh, that makes more sense why he's like freaking doing all these like power bomb moves and shit. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the Batista bomb. I was like, damn, Batista bomb.
Dude, and they like womboed him. Like he threw Tom got
Yeah.
thrown out the window, and then he got kicked in by Lizard, I think, and then
Yeah.
basically he just got swung through like 3 floors with from Green Goblin. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
It
fight
was
scene,
pretty
you
good.
know.
One thing I
do think.
okay,
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
one thing I thought was they could have done better was the spell, right? Like I get that the spell was like just to say it was, or like but it was like I want everybody to forget I'm Spider-Man, right? That's what his wish was. But like and then like but like there are people who met him as Peter, and then they later on they found out that he was Spider-Man, right? And so I don't understand why they would. They forget about Spider-Man, that Peter is Spider-Man, but why would they forget about just Peter
though,
if they met Peter as Peter, like Ned, right? Ned or Aunt May, like they would know Peter because they know Peter, right? They don't like they knew that they know Peter's Spider-Man, but wouldn't it just go back to them not knowing Peter's Spider-Man? Like I don't get why the spell would make it like he's completely forgotten me. Probably just for the plot, you know. It's probably just for the plot, but that's one thing. Yeah. That's one thing where it didn't quite make sense to me.
Because it's not very specific, and then they're just like, well, okay, we're gonna make it super specific, even though he said it very broadly. You know, like it literally should have been like, can the world just forget that I'm Spider-Man? That's it. Like I'm still Peter Parker, but
yeah,
you just forget who who the Spider-Man the person.
Yeah, like
the character, not me as a person.
Yeah, and like for anybody who's to say like, oh yeah, obviously the movie had to start. Yeah, we know obviously the movie had to get started somehow, but they could have done it a little better. Like I feel like they could have done it better, but I mean, it's not bad. That's the only reason I'm not giving it like a 10 because I really enjoyed it. It was really good. Just there was that plot point where it's just like that kind of like that didn't make sense to me.
It was kind of weird, but alright, like. Yeah, and the fact that he was just changing the spell over and over again, like, oh, you could have been easy, like, yeah, you could have just said, like, oh, how about the people that are close to me? That's it. Like, there's only 4 people that really needed to know that he was still Spider-Man. I was happy. This is Aunt May, MJ, and
Ned.
Ned, right? That's his friend. Yeah, that's it. Like, you could just name that off easily, and then it would have been. Oh, movie's over.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think the movie it had some plot holes, but you know, like every Marvel movie, there's always plot holes. I think in every single one of them.
I mean, yeah, like none of the movies perfect. Yeah. None of the MCU movies are perfect. They all have a little plot hole in there, but
yeah, I think every movie, every MCU movie always has kind of a suspension of belief to a degree in each movie. Yeah. So that's like to me. I don't think they're like always. They're good movies. They're just not. I don't think they're like the greatest movies of all time. Essentially,
I think some of them can be.
I would personally say some of them are my favorite movies, but they're not like. I wouldn't rate them as like my greatest of all time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've watched enough movies to make a statement on which movie is the greatest of all time.
Also, that too, yeah.
I think some of them are pretty decent, are pretty good.
Emperor's New Groove, greatest movie of all time.
No, dude, it's definitely Shrek, bro. Get it right.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2? Shrek 2 is pretty good.
Shrek 2 is the best one, dude, of the series.
I don't know. I haven't watched them in a while.
Dude, Shrek 2 is the best. I think if people just like Shrek 1, it's just because of Smash Mouth. That's it.
I don't know. I haven't watched them in a while. The one I've watched the most recent was Shrek 4. But let's just not talk about Shrek 3 though.
Oh. Yeah, Shrek 3 was. I don't even know what the hell. I didn't even watch that movie. I think it was about Prince Charming, right?
Oh no, he's like a minor villain. He's like a minor villain. No, it's Shrek 3 is like he he doesn't want to become king or something, and like so he goes finds Fiona's cousin, I think, which is I think King Arthur, to become king of Far Away or whatever, and he also doesn't want to become a dad because he's scared of fatherhood or something. And I don't know, the plot's all over the place. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of subplots within the main plot.
It was just bad. It was just a bad movie. It was just a bad movie. But Shrek 4 is pretty good. Actually, Shrek 4 is actually a pretty decent sequel.
Was Which
Shrek
one
4,
was that?
he makes a deal with what's his name? The short guy. It's like Rumpelstiltskin. He makes a deal with Rumpelstiltskin to he trades a day in his life to feel like an ogre again, right? And for a day for him to just feel like an ogre again. But Rumpelstiltskin, like he basically he has a lot of fine print that you should read, and if you don't read, you get fucked. And basically, he took Shrek's day of birth, and so Shrek has a day to make Fiona fall in love with him and break the curse, or he dies, and then that's just the story. That's basically the story. It's pretty good though, and overall it's pretty good. I still think it's not as good as the first two, because the first one's really good. The second one's like a really good sequel, and so it's hard to top those two, especially after 3 failed so bad. But number 4 is decent. Number 4 is a pretty good sequel to the ending to the story.
Oh yeah, it's made by DreamWorks.
I think
right?
so.
Yeah, I think DreamWorks. Yeah, DreamWorks they're just good, dude.
DreamWorks do be pop. DreamWorks do be.
They don't miss. They literally don't miss, bro. They don't miss. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot I had topics.
What are topics even? What are topics even?
Yeah. What are topics, to be honest? I forgot what the topics were. To be, we posted like this. We were supposed to record like a week ago, I think. After the delays from the last 2 months, we were supposed to record like a week ago, and then.
Wait, why'd you just send me a text, bro? A message.
Oh, I think I have shit data, by the way, so everything kind of gets.
So are you on data or are you on Wi-Fi? I thought you said you fixed it.
No, I fixed it, but the data here, it's different from my Wi-Fi.
Alright.
I only have like one bar
okay.
here, so I can't I legitimately could barely call anybody in this. So literally, like, it's a joke. I like to joke around, like, if you literally get lost out here, anyone can murder you, and
dude, you're not like, that far out in the world, dude.
I'm not that far out, but then for this, like, literally in this area though, there's no connection to like any data. Like legitimately, like you can't look at anything on data around here. I don't know why. Like, it's just literally like a dead zone, almost, essentially. I don't understand why it is, because like I'm pretty sure you get data in this where I live, like, because there's like a park nearby, like an actual state park, and I'm pretty sure you can get data over there.
Better than your house?
Yeah, better than my house for some reason. I don't know
why is your neighborhood a dead zone? What the hell?
I don't know, dude. I don't understand why either,
just your neighborhood has no cell towers. That's tragic.
Essentially, yeah. I haven't seen a cell tower near where I live, to be honest. So, and it's funny because my friend lives like a couple blocks down, and he has pretty decent Wi-Fi, like pretty decent data from where, you know.
You live in the Bermuda Triangle of your city.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I think. Oh shit. What was?
The list you sent me was covering.
Oh yeah, music
taste.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So recently, I ran out of. So after catching up with one of my favorite podcasts, which is the Trash Taste podcast, I caught up every single episode. And they only upload once every week.
Only upload once every week. Only once every week.
Well, they do have a live stream channel too now. So
dude, once a week is a lot. I don't know. It should be only, dude.
Yeah. No, it's a lot, but I can listen to it at work.
Oh
you
yeah.
know? It's like 2 hours out of my day which I can listen to at work, and so within the remaining like 6 to 8 hours, depending on how long I work, I have nothing to listen to except for music. You know, I don't really have I do listen to like true crime stuff, but I don't really. That's the word. Like, it's not that interesting where I will listen to it every single day.
I don't know how you could.
What I mean?
I don't know. I personally, I don't listen to that. I'm not sure. I think it can be interesting, but like I don't know how people just listen to that like, every day. That's kind of Oh well, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's why to me I'm like I can't really do this all day. I can listen to like one story maybe, but like I don't know if I can listen to it all day. So for me, like I try to listen to music, you know. So I try to get like a kind of like a variety because I don't. When I start my day, like sometimes I don't want to start out with just anime music. I just kind of want to like before I had YouTube Music, or YouTube Premium, I would download like um, I would just download the music and convert it to MP3 and put it on my phone. And every I would start with like all the Joji songs. So my day would start off sad as fuck because his music isn't necessarily the happiest music to listen to. But yeah, like so for me, like depending on how I feel that day, kind of depends on how like what kind of music I want to listen to. And my like music taste is pretty it's a really big variety of music I listen to. You know, I don't listen to just rap music and pop music and hip hop. I also listen to rock, lo-fi, a little bit of EDM, a lot of Japanese, other than anime, like just Japanese rock,
dude.
As well too, like especially Japanese like heavy metal and like screamo music, like that shit's like.
Dude, what I heard is actually supposedly really really good, dude. Japanese R&B. Like I don't really listen to R&B that much. I personally don't listen to like a lot of music that much either. But like I heard Japanese R&B is supposedly really good. You should look into that.
Well, I guess that's another genre I listen to. But other than like that too, I also listen to. I just got back into listening to K-pop, like daily. Because I used to, I think after middle school, I stopped listening to it. I don't know exactly why I stopped listening to it exactly, but I kind of got out of that phase of just listening to K-pop. Because the main group I used to listen to was Big Bang, Girls' Generation, I think, was one of them too. But I don't listen to like one of their songs, and I would just repeat those songs. And then again, like I guess, pretty sure everyone can kind of relate to this. Like I'm pretty sure everyone's like favorite K-pop artist at the time in middle school, especially, was Taeyang. So listening to him and like replaying his songs again, I'm like, damn, this brings back a lot of good memories of middle school years, man. But I also been, since doing that as well too, I got introduced to new artists like. For the longest time, I didn't know why people would simp over like Blackpink, or like these other like K-pop girl groups, like Twice as well too.
They're good though. They're good.
But
I don't really listen. I don't listen that much.
Yeah, I understand now. I actually understand why they do that now. I'm like, okay, I've also joined the cult. I'm a part of the cult now, so it is very understandable.
Yeah, I think K-pop is good. I personally don't listen to that much K-pop either. Like, I can enjoy them, but I don't really like follow any of the groups. I don't really listen to the music like that. I don't know. I think they're good though. I can see why they're popular. I mean, they make good music. Yeah. Dude, my niece loves Blackpink.
So I don't know exactly why I stopped listening to K-pop, because I remember our freshman and sophomore year, we used to listen to like all those like Big Bang songs.
Yeah.
We used to party, right? Yeah, but like it wasn't. I used to love K-pop. I don't know exactly why I stopped listening to that, and I was questioning myself at work, like, damn, these are freaking banger songs. Like, some of these released like a while back, like a year or two ago. So like, why did I stop listening to K-pop? And I kept thinking to myself every single day, like, for a while, I'm like, I don't exactly remember the reason why. And no, it was it was. Did you say a chick, right? Yeah, it was. Ironically, and I remember the BTS Boy with Love came on. I was like, oh fuck! I know why I stopped listening to fucking K-pop. It's because I fucking didn't like BTS for a while, and this isn't like towards any hate towards BTS. I do like them. I like them quite a bit. I do love their music. And RM is my favorite. Just to let you guys know. But I think I stopped listening to K-pop in general is because every single day with my ex, when I was dating with her, she would only listening to BTS.
Oh.
Like on a daily basis. And to some people, that's not too bad. I don't know why. To other people, like, it's just like, oh, let's just listen to K-pop. Like, this is BTS. What's wrong with that? Like, and to a degree, I can understand that too, because there's a point in my life where like I would listen to Joji, literally every single day. When I go into the shower, like I would just listen to the music. While and then like in a car ride too, I would just listen to a whole album of just Joji singing. That's it. Like, it'd be fine. But I guess for her, it was because one, she kept playing Boy With Love when it first came out. Every single day, throughout the entire day. Like, I couldn't listen to any other music other than BTS. And I couldn't even listen to any other BTS songs other than Boy With Love.
So you're telling me you got Pavloved?
Yeah.
So that just Boys With Love just gives you bad memories?
Yeah, it was very bad because that relationship also wasn't that great as well too. And I guess I'll dive into that a little bit as well too. But
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Basically, no. I think I'm more comfortable talking about it now than I was back then. But basically, yeah, every single day I would listen to BTS every single day. Like, legitimately, I wouldn't get it. I couldn't even listen to my own songs. Like, if I told her, like, hey, can I listen to, like, I don't know, some Frank Ocean, some Eminem, Backstreet Boys, or anything, like, just anything, like, anything, any music, any other music, can I just listen to that? And it will always be a no, and it was very, very annoying because it was like I didn't have any control over anything, essentially, when I was living with her. It felt like everything was kind of micromanaged to kind of a annoying degree. And I understand because I think, especially for her, she wasn't the best mentally wise. Her mental health wasn't at what's the word I'm trying to.
I don't know. The best way I can think was just like in a good spot.
Yeah, she was not in a good spot in life. She was very stressed out all the time, and this is my first relationship ever, so I didn't really know how to deal with that. And in hindsight's 2020, to be honest, we probably shouldn't have been dating in the first place because neither one of us were in a good spot at that time, to be completely honest. So, and I guess it was just kind of that infatuation moment of like, oh, she likes me, so I might as well just date her. I didn't really think it through, and it was a very, very unfortunate that both of us had to go through that situation. And again, I was a very bitter person after that too. I don't know if you noticed that or any of one of our friends noticed that, but basically I kind of shut myself off for a bit after that too, because like anything that I could relate to her, I didn't want to deal with. So, and BTS and K-pop was unfortunately one of the things.
I mean, you say that. You said that you were closed off, but I mean, that year we actually lived together. That year, we lived with a bunch of our buddies, and that year you were actually pretty closed off, even before you started dating her. So, honestly, just from my point of view,
it just didn't. It made it worse.
From my point of view, nothing really changed much. Like, yeah, you hung out a little bit before. You still hung out a little bit after, but like for the most part, you kind of like stuck to yourself that year a lot. Like, you did your own stuff. You went to work. You stayed. You came home. You stayed in your room or something, right? So you were pretty closed off. We tried to interact with you, like invite you to do more stuff, but you always like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna do this. I focus on myself, right? So I was like, yeah, we just let you do you, because honestly, I don't know. Maybe we could have tried harder to maybe get you to a better mental spot, but it's like we didn't want to seem like a bother. We didn't want to be seen like a bother.
At the same time, like it was something that I was dealing with myself.
Yeah, we don't blame you. So we don't blame you for anything. It's just like we didn't want to seem like a bother, because you keep like, even if you're trying to help him, if you nag him too much, it's not helpful. So it's like,
yeah, it's just at a certain point, like you feel kind of bad. So that's why I feel bad, because same time I know you guys were trying your best to just trying to hang out, and every time I would just kind of blow you guys off, which again, in hindsight, I should have done that. I should have been at least a better friend, and try to engage with you guys more, because we did. We were so hyped to live together. I think one of my worst regrets is that we should have had more fun hanging out when we were living together, but it was just more stress than anyone was should have dealt with.
You're good. That whole year, I think all of us were not hanging out as much. The whole group wasn't hanging out as much as
that year was just.
Like a lot of us
That
were
year
not hanging
was
out together
very
as much
bad.
as we could have. I think it was also partly due to how the house was set up, since it was basically a duplex, right? The guys upstairs just stayed upstairs because they had everything they need: bathroom, kitchen, their room was upstairs, and so they were good. And then the guys downstairs had everything they needed, and then also I was the only single guy downstairs, so like, the other two dudes just hung with their girlfriends. So it's like, and I'm not trying to third wheel, so it's like, it just never worked out because all the single guys were upstairs, and then also all these single guys were also the more quiet type. Let's be honest here, Francis and Tom, they're quiet guy. They, if you talk with them, they'll hang out with them. Yeah, they're talking to back. They do stuff, but it's like for the most part, if we're all left to our own devices, they're good on their own, man. They're probably like the most introverted out of all our friends, and so like they're good alone. So they're single, they're alone, whatever. They just do whatever they want in their room, right? And then like and then our other friend, I don't know what should we give him a nickname? I don't know. Let's just call him D. So D, right? Yeah, D. He also was. I mean, he's actually pretty extroverted. He has a lot of friends, but but he has
but he's just
and
selective.
He's pretty selective.
And
he actually, in terms of like friendship wise, he was actually the one we were least close to. He's a cool guy. I like the dude, but like, he's actually the one out of all the friends that we were the least close with. Plus, he had a pretty big friend group outside of us, so it's like he hung out with them way more, and so. We didn't. So when he was home, he was upstairs by himself because, that's just like he's like same thing with like Francis and Tom. He was pretty good by himself, and then when he was with friends, he was usually with his other friends, which wasn't us. So it's like we never. So like the amount of times he hung out with us wasn't all that much, and so it's just like all these single guys were upstairs except for me. And the guys downstairs had girlfriends, so it's like they were always either like at their girlfriend's place or they had their girlfriend over there just hanging out by themselves. So it's like, I don't want to bother them because I'm not trying to wheel, right? Because if I want to hang out, it'd still be a fifth wheel. So it's like I'm not trying to bother them, and it's cool. It's not like they didn't hang out with me, but it's like I'm not trying to bother them, especially with their significant other. So it was just, and so I would go upstairs and bother some of the guys upstairs, but it's like you bother them too much, it gets annoying too, right? And so it's like I didn't always go upstairs either. So it's like it's just that whole year that we lived with each other. It's just because of the situation of everybody's lives, like and what everybody was going through by themselves. It's just like we just didn't hang out as much as anybody thought we were going to. Like I thought we were gonna hang out way more, but. Yeah. We only ended up hanging out about half as much as I thought we were going to, and you know what? Yeah, it kind of sucked that my expectations were not met. But at the same time, I understand. It's just life, Sometimes you just don't hang out with your friends, right? So it's like,
we ironically hung out more when we weren't living together. When we did live together, which is kind of hilarious if you think about that.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just how it went. And so I'm not holding anybody to anything. Was I a bit salty? Yeah, maybe a little bit at the time before we moved out, right? Because I was like, I thought we were gonna hang out more. That was what I expected going in.
You had
but like after moving out, growing a little bit, because that was like what 3 years now. Almost, this is maybe the third year after we moved out. Maybe this is more than third year, but like, it's been a couple years since we lived together. I've grown from there. It's like, we didn't hang out as much, but it's okay. I understand. I understand everything that happened because it's just like, people had their own stuff they were dealing with. Especially like the guys with the girlfriends. Like you were one of them, right? It's like you had your own relationship. There's a whole other person you're dealing with outside of just yourself and your friends, right? So it's like, what? It's your girlfriend. You could. It's your priority is them, right? It's just like, we're friends, we're cool, you should hang out with me, but like an SO, right? You should figure out if you have problems with your SO, you should figure that out first because that's more important. So it's like, it's just I understand everything. I'm not salty anymore. I'm good. It's just it's just
that's good. That's basically we had I felt at that point, to be honest, like I felt like the friend group was just very kind of scattered because everyone it was just a very stressful time for everybody to get their shit together and doing what's kind of best for them. And unfortunately, when we did hang out, we kind of did exclude a lot of people, which I still feel bad about. That there's some individuals that we should have invited that we should have did together because the year before that, everyone was pretty close
Yeah,
to
I
each
mean,
other.
when
You
you're
know,
talking about the
everyone.
big friend group, I don't think it's that we were
No,
selective.
there's not
It's not like
just
we were
that.
like
No,
even
but, like,
selective. It's just
no,
sometimes they just straight up didn't want to come. The friend group, I think the friend group, the only reason we
Yeah.
were like super close the first year is because there were certain people who live with certain people, you know, that made it so that the group could hang out. But once they moved out in the smaller subgroups moved in together, once the subgroups kind of split, instead of being intermingled, the subgroup kind of split. This friend group, you can tell the friend group kind of split from there. And it's not like it's just that the
Yeah.
group was really big. There was like 15, 16 of us. There was a
15,
lot of people. There was a lot of people in the group, right?
It's not to make it. It's not to play
Right, dude.
volleyball.
We had like 2.5 teams, so it's like we had a lot of people. So it's like once the group split like into the individual subgroups, right? Those subgroups were just since the subgroups were split, the subgroups were closer to each other, right? And so once the circle split, it's just harder for the circle to rejoin and hang out because each circle had their own tempo, and so it's just like, and so it's like. Because the tempos were off, sometimes one group did something and they didn't invite the other group, or if they did invite the one other group would just say no because they're doing something else. So it's not like anybody's to blame. It's just a group split and it's just natural. We had a huge group. That happens in like in big groups. It's harder to get together, you know. So it's like it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's again, it's very unfortunate, but I still have a lot of love for those people too. So, I don't blame them. And hopefully they don't blame me. You know, I try my best to always invite.
I don't
everyone
think
else
I don't think
now,
anybody
especially nowadays.
blames you. It's just how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
but again,
yeah, like I'm not really close with.
yeah, just looking back at it now, you just kind of just see like you could have done things a little differently, but at the same time, there's some things.
Yeah,
that you just
like
can't
I'm not
change.
really
So,
like I'm saying.
things that probably wouldn't. Be
Alright, my bad. I keep trying to talk while you're talking too.
Okay.
But
It's all good. Don't worry, I just.
oh,
need you later,
okay. But like
so. This is my podcast.
this is Brandon
Brandon
podcast featuring
podcast.
All right. No, but like I was saying
Yeah,
earlier,
ridiculous thing.
I don't think anybody blames you. And it's just how it is, you know. Like some of the people, like I said, the group split, right? The circle split, and you know some of the people in those, in like I'm not as close to some of the friends that we used to be, like our sophomore year, right? I was some of the friends that we were close with. I'm not really close to them anymore. Either because they graduated, moved away, or the circle just, you know, like I said, the individual smaller circles just branched off, right? And it's like, you know, I appreciate the time I spent with them. You know, I still think if we were to meet up, we can still be friends. But it's like it's just at the moment. It's just at the moment
still
since we
hang out,
split,
have
we
fun,
don't really hang out. Yeah. When they do stuff, they don't really invite me anymore. And when I do stuff, I don't invite them anymore either. And it's not like we hate each other. There's no beef or nothing. It's just, you know, we split. We become distant. And it's okay. That happens a lot, you know, like, especially like with my high school friends. I have like 3 friends from high school that I still talk to.
Yeah, same.
And, like, so it's like, it's just like that, you know, like they had their own lives. I had my own life. I went to college in Oshkosh. They did their own stuff. Some came to Oshkosh too, you know. Some came to Oshkosh, some and then some didn't. You know, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. And like if we were to meet up, yeah, it would be cool. It would be different because some friends I haven't even seen in like over 4 or 5 years, right? But it's like, you know, if we meet them, we probably still vibe. But it's like it'd be different. But it's like, you know, it's just how life is. Sometimes you split apart, and even if you're no longer really friends like how you used to be, you can still be friendly. It's okay. Yeah, it's not like I have ill will towards them. Yeah, you know, it's just you know, we're no longer like close like that, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, also moving back to your point too, it's been nice to just hang out with old friends as well too that I've known. I've known of them, but I never hung out with them like that. You know, I wasn't really close with them at all in high school, and then coming back and just hanging out with them, talking to them, like, dude, it's unfortunate that we didn't really hang out as much in high school, but you know, that's something we can't change. But you know, what we can do is we can hang out in the future now, since we know, you know, that we can like, just be friends. We can actually hang out and talk together. It's also very nice to kind of, you know, rekindle those friendships as well, because it's almost like meeting a new friend, even though you've known them already.
Right? Yeah.
You know?
I get where you come from.
It's pretty nice. So, yeah. There was one group where I would say they would defile my body at any given point of my life, I would say everyone from
You said
Blackpink.
defile your body.
They have every right to freaking to violate me.
Damn, you're down bad, bro.
I'm down bad.
Oh man.
No, that's just they really are talented though. Like they're actually a talented group, and they're the reason why I also got back into K-pop. Because it's just like, plus in YouTube music, like, it recommends you a variety of music within that genre too, and so discovering new artists and new groups is really really nice. And also I've been getting back to Hmong music too. I didn't really listen to much Hmong music back in high school.
Where we at, bro?
We're at Gurney Mills Mall today in Illinois. Gurney.
Up, gang, gang. A lot of gang shit.
Gang, gang.
Remember in the PUT game?
Yellow all the way, bro. Yellow all the way. Not like yellow, huh? Bass backwards.
Fast. What?
Down there. Bass backwards.
What a weird game.
They got Temple Run, the card.
And then, I just started putting on some throwback music, like Paradise, Destiny, Sudden Rush.
Damn, those are some.
A lot of Mavu
Those
stuff.
are some iconic names, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
they
listen to
dude.
them though.
Yeah,
I say that, but I don't really listen to them.
Yeah, they're iconic names. I didn't really listen to them as much in high school.
Well,
man.
and
now I'm
I mean,
getting back
I think
into it.
besides Sudden Rush and Mavu, I don't think the two previous groups made music anymore by the time we hit high school.
Yeah, but they were
They
like
did-
they were.
Yeah,
my
they're more like
childhood,
they're
though.
more
We
like
listened to every
90s and
single
like
day.
early 2000s. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. It was very nostalgic listening to those songs again, man. And it's just like, damn. And that's when I realized that my music taste is kind of all over the place. It's not like a one single group that I enjoy, or like one single genre that I enjoy. And I'm not saying that I'm proud of that. I'm just saying though, it's kind of a new discovery for me to see
yeah,
like,
just to see your taste.
how much my music like taste has changed throughout high school. Because I remember high school, like I only listened to rap and hip hop and trap music, and if you listen to anything else, you're a loser.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Yeah, I was one of those kind of people. Like, my music taste is superior to yours,
Man,
and you can't tell me any other.
what a snob!
you
What a
can't tell me anything
snob!
else,
What an
man.
elitist!
Yeah. I was going through my edgy phase back then. You can tell by my hair too.
My
You can tell
hair.
by my hair I was going through that phase, man.
Pop a pic.
Oh man. A very greasy time
Greasy
in my life
time.
too. I didn't really know how to take care of my. Yeah, the hair is oily and greasy, dog. Like, you could just tell.
I won't lie,
from the photo, it
dude.
just
I
didn't
feel
look
like
that
most guys are really like super neglectful on themselves in high school. I don't think the mindset to
Yeah.
really keep yourself like 100% all the time was really there. I won't lie, like, it's not like I'm a dirty person, right? But it's I won't lie, I didn't really take care of myself too much in high school. I didn't have like, I definitely just like, I was a t-shirt and jeans guy. That's all I wore. I had no style. Basically I didn't cut my hair in any particular way. I just like buzzed it all off, grew it out, buzzed it all off again.
Yeah. Yeah, like thinking about it now, like how I look now and how I look back then, it's just like a complete style change. Like, I used to just like I used to wear like I thought like legit skinny jeans. Like, I'm talking like not even like the skinny jeans. Like, I wear skinny jeans now, but the skinny jeans I used to wear back then were like tight. Like, look, I'm pretty scrawny as it is, but those were like legit like glued onto my pants.
Skin tight.
onto
You
my
tell
leg,
me,
dog.
you tell
It's
me
like
to
skin-
take them
it's
off.
like
You gotta like
skin
peel it
tight.
off like
Yeah,
paint
essentially,
scraper.
dude. Like, I realized, yeah, because I was like cleaning out my old clothes, right? To kind of just put them for donations, but I didn't realize like how tight my freaking pants were back in like high school and middle school, dude. It was like, what the fuck? Like, how did I even put these on? Like, I can't even put these on now. That's insane. Like, and like, I just thought that was the style back
Right,
then.
dude.
And I used to wear like a bunch of sweatpants too and stuff, and it was like very ugly colored like t-shirts I would wear, This is like, oh man, I didn't even freaking iron these out. They have wrinkles and everything. And I was like,
Right.
oh,
No,
this
dude,
is
I
ugly,
get that,
Like,
dude. Honestly, I looking at my clothes, I have none of my clothes are not even like one single piece of my clothes is from high school, dude. Well, I guess that's a lie. One piece of clothes is my alumni shirt, but that's because I got it. I don't really wear it. But yeah, like besides my alumni shirt, none of my clothing are from high school. Yeah, my style is definitely improved, dude. Like I said, I used to be just like a what was it, like a t-shirt and jeans guy, and I definitely like got more wider range of pants now. Yeah, like I have more shirts now too. Like I think my style has definitely improved since like going to college. But like, yeah, dude, my style, I had like no style in high school, dude. I just wore whatever. It was pretty bad.
yeah. High school me had terrible sense of fashion. I'm not gonna lie. I always say this too as a joke, but like if I saw high school me, I'd probably bully him. I would legitimately
I forget
bully
you say that.
myself.
I forget you keep saying that.
And honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. I would completely understand. Like, dude, this is like, I'm surprised I didn't get bullied at all. Actually, to be honest, I'm like, holy shit, like this is like legitimately like fuel to legitimately get harassed at school. Because it's like, dude, like the style, like my hairstyle was so bad. Like my hair would just split in the middle too. Like, like you know how Justin Bieber's hair used to be like when he was like I call him baby Justin Bieber because he was like he basically transitioned into like
there's like a point in year where he grew up. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like where he first debuted, right?
Yeah, but basically before he grew up, he had the very like what's it called? What's the hairstyle called? It's not comb over.
Not a comb over. I don't know what it's called. I don't know here. I don't know what
here
here about here stuff much.
But basically, like the one where like it's very, you just have a lot of bangs.
Yeah, it's like a coconut head but stylish.
Yeah, it's like a coconut. Yeah, it's not like Rock Lee. But yeah, I just try to emulate Justin Bieber's haircut. Essentially, it did not work out. As you could tell, if I do put the photo up, it basically was so bad because one, I didn't know what hair shampoo and conditioning was. I didn't know what the hell that was. I just thought they were the same thing, to be honest, as a kid. So
damn.
I didn't take care of my hair that well, so it was very oily and pretty nasty by my standards now. Like I just look at the photos and I'm like, damn, I could fucking like scrape all that oil off and like fucking.
That's gross, dude.
That's so disgusting, dude. I know that's how I felt though. Looking at the old photos, I'm like, dude, this is nasty, and like I don't know when I stopped doing that hair. I think it was probably my junior year. I kept it short because after a while, I just like, you know what, this is not it, chief. This is definitely not it. Like I can't keep going through life with oily hair. So yeah, like plus also fashion back then was a lot different from it is now.
Yeah, I'd say fashion has changed a lot.
Different.
I don't know what fashion back there was actually good because I don't, like I said,
It was a freaking hype beast once,
was it?
Dude. It was like the freaking,
I don't know fashion, bro.
Yeah, it was like the swag, dude. I mean, I don't forget I'll never forget those people that used to fucking wear those swag hats and stuff like that. You remember that? You know what I'm talking about? Like the people that used to be like, they used to have like the swag, like the comb over hairs, and, like the Justin Bieber haircuts with like the freaking like swag hats and like the swag shirts and stuff like that, and like the pumped kicks. Oh man, dude, if I found a photo and I put it up, but like
yeah, I do that.
I'll never forget those people that fucking used to dress like that. I'm like, dude, that's cringe, dude. That's so cringe. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this used to be like that used to be like what you want to be like.
Somewhere like, if you look at fashion, there are some points in fashion where it's very debatable, questionable. Yeah, like was it like the 90s? There's like those like big like where the jeans become wide at your ankle. I don't know what that's called, but apparently they're making a resurgence, and I don't know, man.
They look kind of tight, not gonna lie.
I don't know, man.
They should look
I
kinda
don't know.
tight,
I feel
dude.
like that's a lot of excess material. Like, I feel like it's a lot of excess material that you don't need. Like, I don't even like straight cut pants that much anymore because there's too much. I feel like sometimes there's too much
Yeah, it's a little
excess
too wide,
excess
yeah.
material around your ankles.
I feel like that would be perfect for like cowboys.
Cowboys, yeah, like boots, it might make sense, but you just like wear like sandals
I
or
think like,
something.
boots fine, but like just wear like sandals. Like, ugh. That looks like really bad. You know,
Yeah.
that's not like. That reminds me like how like how Hmong people used to dress back
Yeah,
in the day.
like-
You know, they had like two versions. There's only two of them. There'd be the gangster from Real Lies, how they dress, and it'd be like the like
Yeah.
the pops, like the OGs, like legitimately just like jeans, very wide. Well, I guess like very wide cut
Yeah.
jeans, like just at the ankles and everything. It's very bad. There's only two. There's only two of them. Two versions. That's it.
Yeah,
Honestly, to be honest, this next Halloween, I do want to dress like how like the old gangsters used to dress. Like that one photo, like the Asians with the yellow like puffer jackets and everything.
I don't think I do.
Oh. But there's like a video. Oh, that's not a video. There's a photo of like these Asian guys like dressed up in like all yellow and everything. I'm like, damn, I need a crew like that for Halloween, dude. Cause honestly, that look kind of fire.
Oh,
Not gonna lie.
yeah.
That look
I don't know.
kinda fire, dude.
The only Asians wearing yellow I can think of is Bruce Lee in his iconic jumpsuit. That's the
Oh,
only
yeah,
Asian in
yeah.
yellow I can think of
That's
right
true.
now. I don't know. I could be missing something, but that's all I got.
But yeah, yeah. Let's see. I honestly that. Oh yeah. I probably should. We should. Oh fuck. This is completely backtracking, but you know how we talked about how we haven't recorded for like the past 2
Yeah.
months, essentially. So I was gonna say like we should probably recap what happened the past 2 months, other than us not recording, because a lot of things.
I don't know about
A lot of
I don't
events
know
have
about
happened.
you. For me, I didn't do
To be
much. Man, I didn't do much, dude. Just grinding out what's it called? School, man. Well, I guess the only notable thing would have been the Davey A concert.
Yeah, we were talking about that. The last podcast, we're talking about how we'll do a
Oh
podcast,
shit, that's right. We did talk about doing the concert.
The concert, yeah.
at the Davey.
We're talking about how if like, are you gonna come up and do something? And I did come through, by the way. It was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I kidnapped a guy.
Don't say it like
That's
that.
right.
Don't say it like
I abducted a man.
Don't
on
say it
accident,
like that.
Unfortunately.
Dude, I forgot that happened.
worry,
I
the
forgot
person-
that even happened, bro.
Yeah. So this is our friend. This is a friend of ours. So don't worry. I didn't actually.
Yeah,
abduct
he
the
took him
guy,
home. There
but-
was like a chicken and
Oh.
everything.
I essentially, yeah. So basically, to kind of get some context behind that. So basically, David Yang and Chineng had a concert, and it was at a local bar in Oshkosh. I'm pretty sure we could say that name, right?
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
Say their name. Yeah, it's a nice Hmong bar. The name is Christine's. I'm pretty sure everyone knows. If they've been to Oshkosh, they know the bar.
It's the only Hmong
so-
bar. It's the only Hmong
And
bar in
it's pretty
Oshkosh.
lit.
So if they don't know about it,
Yeah,
if they don't know about it,
actually-
I don't know what they're
Yeah,
even
if you don't
doing.
Well, there used to be two. There's still two.
I don't know. Is 52
called
even
52.
opening? Do they even open for like regular bar anymore,
I
or do
think
they
they're
only?
still-
I thought they were
I
only.
don't know.
You had to rent it out.
Is it? Yeah, I think
Thought
they
it's
had to
like a
rent it out.
rentable
Maybe I don't
now.
know, but
I don't know. I haven't.
yeah, it's one of the two. Yeah, basically, Christie's is one of the two Hmong bars in Oshkosh, and they had a concert there. It was pretty fun, and we were having a fun time on the dance floor. The security was like pushing everyone back like constantly. I found that.
Dude, some people were
hilarious,
fucking
dude.
like crazy. I don't know why they had to. Like some people just kept pushing.
Yeah.
Dude, they
They
were
were,
like
I
they were like
don't
4 foot tall.
understand.
4 foot tall Mongols just pushing like 4'8".
I know, like
Just
there was,
pushing
like,
forward, like,
legit,
it's just them.
under 5 feet Mongols like legitimately like going crazy, like, and some of these women are like in their like mid-20s, like late 30s. I'm like, god damn.
Nah, low key, I got to the
Shit,
front at
you
one
must have
point.
been,
It was
like-
pretty fun.
Yeah. The front looked like it was amazing, to be honest. I was only in the middle. I couldn't even get to the front, to be honest. But all these like Hmong women are like going insane over Chineng and David. I'm like, damn, okay. Like, I understand they're good looking, but holy shit, they're like, you're about to fight the security guards to get up there, dude.
Dude,
Like,
I
it
would
was
have loved to
insane,
see them fight the security guard, like a little like 4'8".
like, yeah, like
4'8" or
it was
4'10".
insane, dude. I don't even know how. I don't know how like they would get that hyped up like that. Like I honestly, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's fun, but like these women took it to like another level. Like
I think
But basically when the
overall
concert ended-
drunkenness and hypeness probably do it.
yeah, yeah. Basically when the concert ended, everything was going well, and I was trying to get back to the bars, right? And then all of a sudden, I see my friend. I guess we'll call him Francis. We'll call him Francis.
What did we used to call
Yeah.
him?
Inside joke.
Was it
Inside joke.
Francis? What did we used to call him?
Yeah, it's Francis. It's Francis. It's a very, very niche inside joke, but essentially Francis was like getting kicked out of the bar, and I didn't realize it was him at first. I'm like, damn, I was laughing my ass. I was like, damn, someone got kicked out. Look at this loser. And I was like, oh shit,
So
it's
that means,
Francis.
look at this dude.
And I was like, look at this dude. And I was like, oh wait, that's my friend. I gotta help him out. And so essentially, they were about to kick him out, and he was like trying to get to the bars essentially. And I was like, oh, okay, like, oh no, let's take you outside right now because you cannot walk at the moment. So took him out, took care of him for a bit, and then I realized it's snowing outside and it's kind of cold. And I am like, shoot, this guy's about to puke, and I don't want him to puke on the sidewalk here because that would be kind of disgusting. Like I could tell, like he was already like he was gonna
At least it
throw up.
wasn't like old Christine's.
So,
If it was
like,
old
shoot, I
Christine's,
gotta-
would have been so bad. Old Christine was
Yeah.
so dinky,
It
dude.
would've
Old
been
Christine's,
really
I won't lie,
bad.
it was a
Yeah.
fun place, but it was so dinky.
It was dinky and dirty at certain points because like everyone would just like puke and pee
Plus-
everywhere. It was,
Plus they had
on
the
outside, at least.
steps, so sometimes if it's snowing, you slip.
Yeah, the steps, like people just slip down on that. But yeah, essentially I was like, dude, I gotta take him to like someplace to recover for at least a little bit because I can't go back to the bar and get him water, you know, and leave him outside. Because we had other friends outside too, and they were drunk as well. So I'm like, I can't leave him out here with these guys. They gotta take care of him. They're drunk themselves. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna take him to my car for a bit. I didn't have any water in my car at the time too, which is kind of ironic because I usually have a lot of water in there. But I
The
decided to
one day
clean
you
out
didn't have
my car
water.
that day. Yeah, the one day I didn't have water, so I'm like, shoot. I didn't want him to puke anywhere too, because I'm like, this is like kind of private property essentially, because we're around bars, so I can't like have him puking in the parking lots and everywhere too, because this is gross. So I'm like, whose place can I have him just stay at for a bit so he can recover? I'm like, where I used to live, because I still have a buddy
Yeah,
living there. So I'm like, yeah,
Our
I'll take him
buddy
there.
Cody.
In my thought process, yes. In my thought process, I was like, okay, I'm just helping a friend out. What I didn't realize is that he came with his whole family.
He had his
And
whole, he had
so
like the
everyone
whole
was
crew.
looking for him. He had a whole 9 people that were looking.
Dude, you didn't
for him,
let
essentially, and I didn't
nobody know.
realize
You didn't
that.
let nobody know. I was looking for both of y'all. So I was like, yo, where did these dudes go? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, they just left.
To be honest, yeah.
I was like,
drunk
dude,
at the
I was
time,
like,
too,
I won't lie, I
"Ugh."
was a little hurt. I was like, these dudes just ditched me, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was kind of drunk at myself too, so I was like, shit. I thought about it more when I got halfway to the place, right? I was like, oh shit, I didn't let anyone know. This is gonna end up terribly, but we got back to the place and he recovered, and then luckily, you know, we all know their family members and such and their cousins, so we just called them up like, hey, he's over here, and they picked him up. I'm kind of afraid to show my face in front of his mom now.
It's not your fault.
Now she knows I'm.
It's not like it was your
She
fault.
knows that I'm the one that kidnapped her son. To be
Dude.
honest,
It's not like it was your fault. It's not your fault. I mean, it would have been better to leave it out in the cold, right?
it kind of was though. It kind of was. To be
No, it's not your fault
It
that he was
wasn't-
drunk. Dude,
You
he
know,
was
last
ready.
time
He
you-
was ready. Like
you know, last time
he
you were
was
like,
already
yeah.
gone by the time we got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You know, it's like, you know how the last podcast, you're like, you know what? Hey, it was kind of my fault, but you know, my friends should have stopped me. That's basically me. Like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, if there were good enough
Dude,
people.
no
you know,
one that they
should've
got
taken
it,
care of
though.
So he wouldn't got kicked
You know
out.
what they got him though? It was that Everclear he bought.
Yeah, it was
Well, I don't
everything.
know why.
Yeah, I told you guys.
Funny. Dude, so
I literally told you guys because we were drinking. You guys took like 3 shots before that.
dude, he was ready. Dude, he was ready.
we drank
He
some
was
beer,
ready,
too.
basically like
Yeah.
gone. He was like so lit when he got there already.
Yeah. And I told you guys, like, dude, just calm down. Like, hold up. Like, guys, the concert has not even started, and we're like, you guys are like 5 shots deep already. Like, chill. Like, chill out, dog. You're not gonna make it to the concert, dude. And so, and I was almost right, essentially. Yeah, you, after the concert, like, everyone was just like, yep, we're gonna leave. So,
It was fun. It was fun.
and yeah.
Come on, you go to a bar,
went
you don't
back
get
for
drunk.
a
What's
bit.
the point of going to the bar, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's to have fun, not to get wasted.
I mean,
though.
I have
It's the
fun. It
difference.
was fun. I didn't get
was
wasted.
fun, but-
I didn't get wasted.
I think. Yeah, you didn't get wasted though. See, that's
I
the
didn't
good
get
thing.
wasted.
Like, that thing, that's a perfect balance. Like, you go to the bar to get drunk, you have to have fun, but you don't go to the bar to get completely shit faced though.
Yeah.
Because when you get shit faced, you need someone to take care of
Okay,
you at
obviously,
that
I know
point.
that. I'm just saying.
So- Yeah. But you guys were drinking to the point where you guys wanted to get shit faced. I'm like, dude, this ain't.
No,
this ain't a
dude.
house
No, we
party.
weren't
Like,
even,
chill out,
dude. We
dog.
weren't
Like,
even
holy
drinking
crap.
at the bar. We weren't even drinking that much at the bar. Honestly, he was ready. Dude,
You
he
guys were
was
binge
ready.
drinking, though.
You were there. You drank with us. Shut on. What you on about? You were drinking with us.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
saw.
but like,
That's what
dude,
I saw.
he
I'm
was
like, dude,
ready.
you guys
He
are
was
drinking a
already
lot within
gone.
that.
Like, basically, he was already like drunk by the time I got there, man. That's not our fault. That's not our fault.
To be honest, you guys did kind of. I think you guys did kind of like. I forgot who said it, but like, hey, you want to pass around? It's like, you want to buy around? It's like, bet. I forgot who said that to him, and every time we.
No, dude. No,
Yeah.
honestly though, to be no.
But
To
yeah,
be very
like,
honest,
I
man.
remember like
to be honest,
someone said it, yeah.
we only the only time I remember anybody telling him to buy a shot was when he first got there, and like we were first chilling. Like the second shot, the Everclear shot, that came out of nowhere. Like we were walking up to the bar.
Yeah.
So I was gonna buy a shot, right? I was gonna buy a round. Also, Bowie comes. I was like, "Hey, I got Everclear," and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, bro? He's got Everclear." Like I won't lie, I did say Everclear, but I was talking to Tong Lang.
Yeah. I think it
And
hurt
then
you.
he
like,
just
oh,
bought
shit,
it.
yeah, bet.
So you know,
Alright.
it might be. So is it a little bit my fault? Yeah, I'm not gonna not take blame where it's like, yeah, I did say Everclear. I said the word Everclear, but it's like he bought it. Like no one. I didn't even see him buy it. I was talking to our other buddy, and then basically he just bought it. So it's like that's not on me. I can say whatever I want. Anybody could have said. Anybody
Not
could
my
have said
fault.
Everclear, dude. It's a shot. It's a shot at the. It's Christine. It's a shot, dude. Anybody could have said
man.
Everclear.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a insane day. Cause the day before I got hella wasted too. I forgot what I
I
did.
think you
that
went out. I
day.
think you just went out with your buddies, right?
Oh yeah, cause
No,
I
you were like
remember it
you
was
were like
Friday,
hey,
right?
one like and I go
Yeah,
out and then
Friday.
you liked your own comment.
Yeah.
You liked your own post.
Yeah. Dude, okay. I actually needed. So that night, I didn't expect to stay that long. We stayed till closing essentially. So we left around. I think I left around. I got to the bar around like 10, 11 o'clock. So I went. It was 3 hours of just straight drinking, for me, and I haven't done that in a while because I literally just got off of work and I didn't do anything. So yeah, whatever, fuck it. Let's go to the bars and hang out. And I was like, I'm like, whatever. I want to post. I want to go to Dave's. I want to go out, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go out and drink. And so there's a local bar in where I live called Dave's, and essentially, I didn't think I was gonna stay long and get fucked up, but I had I had two of my good buddies there, and I was like, you know what, it's a good night out. Like let's just drink and have some fun, you know. And I think we had like 4 pitchers. We're 4 pitchers deep essentially. We finished all 4 pitchers between like the 3 of us, including like a couple other people, but
They're not important.
and then we started buying shots, right? And so we like bought 3 shots. I think I bought the first shot was Jameson, and then we bought then Crown after that too, and then there was like another Jameson shot, and then essentially we stayed at that point. It was like already 1, right? And we're about to close our tabs because it was basically about closing time. And then I remember my friend's like, dude, I fucking love you, man. And I didn't know who he was talking to, right? And I was like, who the hell is this man talking to? And then I was like, and he's like, yeah, like I own the place, so thank you so much for saying this. I'm like, oh shit, that's the owner of the bar. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy, dude. And then I was like, and then he was just going off. He was like, dude, I fucking love this place. I go here every single day. And that's cap, because he doesn't go there every single day. He actually goes to a different bar. I think that was like his 2nd or 3rd time going to that bar. And so he said all that, and then me and my other friend looking at you like, man, this boy fucking bullshitting out of his ass right now. There's no fucking way he's seeing this. But we're like, whatever, dude. So he was just like, yeah, I love this place. So, you know what? I want to leave a big ass tip. And he left like I think $100 tip.
Nice.
It was a lot of money. And I was like, what the fuck? It's insane, bro. And I didn't realize how much money we spent until I looked at the check, right? And I spent like $80 myself too. I was like, whoa. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot. And so And then Dave was I guess Dave was just so happy about this that we spent so much money. I mean, I would be too. So he's like, you know what? Since this is the last round, I'll buy. Like, how about a shot on me on the house? I'm like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about this because we drink a lot already. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is a free shot, so I'll take it.
You can't say no to a free
And
shot,
so-
right?
Yeah, I can't say no to a free shot, and it was what was it? Jack Daniel's
Oh,
apple.
it's not,
So it was
not
really
bad, though.
sweet. It was very
it's not
very
bad.
sweet.
Jack Daniel's apple is pretty
And I
good.
remember I took it. Yeah, I took it. I was like, oh, dude, I feel my stomach kind of hurt now. Fuck. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I think I should be fine. So I'm like, we said our goodbyes. He gave us like free coupons for like beers too. And actually kind of ironic. The first one he gave me, he realized, oh shit, that's expired. Hold on, I'll be right back. And he gave me some valid ones. And so after that, basically, I went to go pick up my other buddy because we were just fucking drunk and shit. So we're like, dude, let's go pick him up. It's like 2, 3 in the morning, right? Ironically, he was still awake too. So we went to go pick him up to hang out at my other buddy's place. And essentially, I was already drunk. I was like super drunk. So when we got to my buddy's place, we were just talking for a bit, and I realized like, damn, I actually gotta go home now, or I'm gonna actually like pass out. I'm legit about to like get white girl wasted at this point. So I'm like, yeah, I said my goodbyes and I left. And I remember driving, and I don't recommend anyone doing this. Like, this is a very
You
bad
should take
move.
your own advice, bro.
Yeah, I should have took my own advice, and I don't recommend anyone doing this. But essentially, I started my car, right, and I let it go just a little bit. Like I took my gas off the brakes, and I just started like seeing double. I was like, oh, that's not good. I don't know if I should be seeing 2 stop signs at this point. So I literally just I went like not even like 2 meters or so. I just rolled my car just a little bit, and I saw. I was like, okay, you know what? No. So I parked my car. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna walk all the way back to my friend's house.
But how far did you?
Like,
How far did you go?
I got puke. It was like
Oh,
half
that's
a
not too
block,
bad. That's not too
to be
bad.
honest. Yeah, it's not too bad, but I was like drunk stumbling to his place. So you can imagine some dude just walking, and he just sees some dude like in the middle of the street stumbling back to the fucking house. But
That's
yeah,
funny,
it was very bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was very bad. I remember knocking on the window and like, hey, can I come inside to rest for a bit? I'm fucking drunk. And I basically ended up sleeping over because I was so wasted. I started puking I didn't puke everywhere. I puked in a trash bag, thankfully, you know. But it was really bad. Like the next, like both my friends took care of me that night too, and they barely had any sleep because he was up all night just looking after me. So I felt kind of bad. And by the time I woke, I only had like 4 hours of sleep essentially. So by the time I got home, it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was supposed to leave around 5 because there was like, I was supposed to leave around 4 because there was supposed to be a pregame. From what I remember, right?
Sort of. I don't remember. We
Yeah,
didn't even really.
Yeah, there was like a
pregame.
pregame that you, me didn't.
I showed up to the place. I showed up to
There
the
was a-
place. They weren't really even
Yeah.
pre-gaming like that. Well,
Yeah.
I know some of our other buddies went to this other place, but I didn't go there. I went to just our friend's place, and then I don't know if I should be naming anybody. I went to Tom's place, good old Tom.
Yes, we went to our boy Tom's place. Yeah. Or he went to Lisa went to boys.
I went to
our boy
Tom's place. I drank
yeah.
with him and his some of our friends there, and then after that I went to my cousin's place, and I left from his house. But yeah, basically we didn't
Yeah,
pregame that much. We just took a couple shots, like
It
1 or 2
was-
beers, and we
yeah.
just left.
Yeah, I was so hurt. I ordered pizza, and I just took a nap after I got back home. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm so fucking exhausted. And then I took like an hour nap, and I woke up. I was like, damn, I'm so fucking exhausted. And now I have to get ready too. I was like, oh man, hate this so much right now. And so yeah, basically that was my day. It was just me being hungover and exhausted, and then just drinking again. And yeah, that was not very fun. I'm not gonna lie. I should have gone all out the day before that. So, but it is what it is. I should have done it, but I don't regret it either. I had a fun time, so can't really. I can't change time, so I can't go back in time and change it. So it is what it is. So that was one major event. I think you and me
Yeah. That was like the
Like,
only
just
major event that we
experience
went to between.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain that's the only major event that happened between. No, actually I lied. We went to Chicago, but.
Oh yeah, dude. We should actually explain our Chicago trip because that was actually really fun.
I don't know.
That was a
know.
very fun
I
trip.
mean, we could explain it. I don't know. We didn't really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's much to explain. We just hung out. We just basically just hung out.
Yeah, we went shopping for the first time in Chicago. For I think many of us, we haven't been to.
I don't think I've been to Garden Mills before, but I've shopped in Chicago before.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah,
Spent
we
the
haven't been to.
Spent the day just
Chicago.
like chilling.
This is me, saying Francis and another buddy.
Let's
and
call him
we
Pedro.
all went to Pedro. Yeah, Pedro.
You think he'll be okay with Pedro?
He's not.
You think he'll be okay with Pedro?
He's not Mexican, by the way. He's another Hmong guy. We just call him Pedro. Sure, why not? But yeah, essentially us four we went outside of Chicago because not Chicago. It was in Illinois, right? No, it's outside of Illinois. It's like right near the border.
I thought it was in. I thought it was
Gurney Mills is
in.
in-
I thought
yeah.
Gurney was in Illinois.
No, because it doesn't. Because there was no no tolls there, so yeah. So I think it was a little bit outside of Illinois, but we went there for a bit and
A bit.
honestly,
Dude, we spent most
we
of the
didn't
day there,
expect to be
honestly.
there 'cause- yeah, we didn't. I think it was Pedro that pointed out, like, "Hey, yo, it's Gurney Mills." I was like, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, yo."
He made the plan.
It's only like
Pedro
what
made
is
the
it?
plan.
Yeah,
Honestly, we were
he
supposed
was
to go
like,
around. We were actually
gonna-
supposed to be in Chicago to like do like a little food review type thing of Jollibee's, KFC, and Popeyes, just like a little like a trifecta food comparison. But Pedro kind of took the lead on making the schedule, and then it was a very rough schedule, and honestly we didn't really follow it that well. We just kind of hung out wherever. so we only
Yeah.
so we only
It was
made
act-
it
yeah,
we
it was
only
kind of
we
a
only
scuff
made it to
schedule, to be
Jollibee's, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
we had a lot of other things planned, but we spent so much time at Gurney. To be honest, it was kind of everyone was just so like, I guess, amazed about how much it's changed.
I've never
since
been
our
there.
first time
That was my
experiencing
first
it,
time
too.
there, so
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. I was
So,
just
I
vibing.
think we just went through like we just experienced all the stores and everything. For me, it was like almost like a life experience because I've been there so many times as a kid, and seeing how much it's changed, it's like, damn, dude, that's insane. Like how much like the stores have changed and everything, and how much the stuff has stayed the same too. So it was a very fun experience again. To go back, as an adult and actually be able to buy stuff. That was very fun though, and we were supposed to go to the Bean too, and that didn't happen because
Yeah, we definitely underestimated the amount of traffic there was
Yeah.
gonna be.
We didn't even. I think when did we leave? Around like.
Yeah, we left at 11
9?
in the morning, and then we spent like
Did we?
I think or earlier. I think no, we got there.
No,
We
I
got
thought
there.
we left
Yeah,
around
we
9.
got there around 11.
We got there
Gurney
around
Mills
11, yeah.
around 11. Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
plan.
so
we left around. I think we left
we
closer to
spent
like
a
closer
lot
to
of-
10. There was like 9. It was at least
Yeah.
9:30 because we got there. Then Pedro had to like fix up his car a little bit, and then
his
we did
car,
some other
yeah.
stuff. We did a little bit, and then we left.
Yeah. So basically, after going to Gurney Mills and eating Jollibee's, which I'm not gonna lie, Jollibee. I don't really know how I feel about it now. Like, I think honestly, it's pretty. What's the word? It's pretty even to KFC for me personally. Cause I personally prefer KFC a little bit more over Jollibee's. Jollibee's has like really good crunchiness. It's very crispy. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's really crispy. I
Oh.
haven't had KFC in like forever, so I can't really compare. But
Yeah.
I think Jollibee's was in terms of crunchiness, it was really good. Also pretty juicy, like really juicy. Actually, it was sometimes a little
it
too
was.
juicy, especially like some of the thigh parts. They were kind of too much. Like they were cooked, but it was oily. It was just oily.
Yeah, it's very
yeah,
very
it's a
oily.
it's a really
chicken.
drowsy piece of meat.
So
But
yeah, it's very
yeah.
heavy.
But
of
like
all
I
that
thought it
oil
was
and
good.
everything.
I
It's
thought it
like,
was
oof.
decent. It sucks that apparently they have more than just the peach mango pie. Apparently they have more flavors, but I guess just not the location or place or the day we went, because apparently they have more flavors. Just I don't know. I can't eat it because I'm allergic to peaches.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't get to try too much because half the stuff. Like, we want to try the spicy version, and they ran out of that sadly. But yeah, that was pretty alright. I would give it like
I'd give it like a 6, honestly, because this service is kind of meh. I won't lie, dude. Oh my god, at one point, so they had like no, they had no soap in their bathroom. So I went. So there was like a custodial lady, right? So I was like, hey, excuse me, you don't have any soap in the men's bathroom. And then like she looked at me and just walked away. You know? It was the dumbest.
Funny,
it was the
dude.
dumbest shit ever.
Yeah,
you know, I would have given them a 7, but I'm dropping them. I'm dropping that shit like a point, maybe a point and a half, because that was rude as fuck.
This shit was funny though. I could just imagine just seeing that.
Like,
cause me and Francis were in the bathroom while Pedro and these things were like doing that, and Pedro was like laughing his ass off. He was like, "Dude, you gotta listen to this, dog." And then he said, "You were just like, man."
Dude, I was offended. Dude, all I was asking was for a little bit of soap, and she was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, this was funny. Maybe she didn't understand English. I'll give her a benefit.
You know what? She probably did it, but like, still, man. I looked at her, I motioned to her, I talked straight at her, right? Like straight to her, and then basically she just like disregarded me. She's like, "Man, fuck this kid, dude."
I think she got scared, dude. To be honest, she got so intimidated by.
Dude, what the fuck? Why? I'm just a customer. Whatever. Regardless, right? Back to their food. The food's okay. The chicken's decent. I think the chicken's decent. A little too like oily, but it's decent. In terms of taste, flavor, and texture. The adobo rice was decent. I thought it was good. I know some of the guys didn't vibe with it. Like Pedro didn't really vibe with it, but I thought it was okay.
I didn't really like it that much either. Too. It tastes like noodles. Like the rice tastes like noodles for some reason.
I don't know. I thought it was decent. I finished my little bowl. That's all I gotta say. But
and ironically, the noodles taste like rice.
Dude, those noodles were like kind of flavorless. Dude, I was low key. Even when we mixed in the sauce, the salamanca, I think it was not that good. Like it was like it's not like it tasted bad, but it didn't taste like anything, man. It was kind of plain.
Maybe it's just
I don't know. Could have been just the restaurant or the day, or like the time of day we went, but I don't know, man. I was kind of disappointed because like I heard like Jollibee's is supposed to be like pretty good, one of the better like fried chicken places, right? The fried chicken is pretty decent, but the rest of their menu was kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get. It's not like we got everything on the meal
after
on the
restaurant-
menu, but still, that's just what we got. Wasn't that great? I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah. After that we went to I think an arcade, right?
Arcade.
Yeah, we went to a mall's arcade, and I'm still kind of salty that you guys didn't record any of my jackpots.
Dude, that's right. You got like 3 jackpots that night.
Oh man.
I think we got
3
one
jackpots.
of them, but we missed.
Yeah. No. You guys.
I think we got one of them. I think we got the football one. The football one, but we didn't.
I don't have it on mine.
I think yeah, because I think either I or Pedro has it, but I know we did record the the coin one or the gear one, whatever it was, and we did.
Yeah.
No, because nobody expected you to get it, because like I failed, Pedro failed, Francis failed, and we were all like, yeah, whatever. And you weren't even paying attention how to play, so like, oh, so we're like, yeah, you just kind of shake it, get it. You just start shaking it, right? And then it went in the jackpot. It was like crazy hype, bro.
I was so shocked. I was like, yo,
dude, or the what was it? Was it the spinning one? What's it called?
The what?
It was like Wheel of Fortune, was it? The one where you got the big jackpot where it's like it kept going for, dude, where you won like the like the 3,000. You won like how many tickets you win? It was like 500, right? Or it was like 1,000.
No, it was more than that.
Because like you hit the jackpot, dude. and then like
yeah.
And then like it took like basically like almost 10 minutes for the tickets to count down. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. Like, we waited so long so that we get another try that we went to the other side to do. Yeah, and that was very fun, dude. That was actually a very fun time at arcade. I think we won over like 4,000 tickets.
I think almost 6. I think almost 6,000.
Yeah. I think it's like near 5,000 me almost.
Oh, was
pretty
it
fun.
only 5,000? I
First
don't
time I
remember. I don't remember how much. Oh, it was like
Yeah.
48. It was like 48.
It's a. It was like the first time I actually won at an arcade. So I was like,
Wait, what did we
Or
we
one
end up
big at
getting? I
least, so I was
forgot.
like,
What did
damn.
we end up getting? It was like
Yeah.
I don't remember. No. The
4,600.
the prizes. What did we end up like? What kind of prizes did we get? I
Oh,
forgot.
well, for me, I got two ring pops. I got a Pikachu, and I got a seal plushie. So, and two balls, two bouncy balls.
Two balls, just two testes. No.
Yeah, I got two testicles. Yes, but yeah, it was very fun. It was actually a very fun time, and we were screaming, dude. It was almost like when we went to round one, essentially. We were like hyped, dude. We were so hyped, man. Like we were like yo, we did it, yo. I was like,
Dude,
oh my
you
God.
had to be.
I remember
though.
when we won at the basketball game with our boy Francis. Like we were hitting it, and then we were like, dude,
The basketball Connect 4 was so bullshit though. I swear, I swear, dude. I wasn't even that bad. I kept missing everything. It was tragic,
The
dude.
fouls were
I won
the
literally
fouls were
zero of
pretty
those
crazy,
games
man.
that night. Which is funny because during the 3-point shootout one, I won that. I won
you
that.
did.
Like,
Yeah,
how did I
you
lose the other basketball? But I won this one. Like, man.
You were going insane, dude. You were going ham. You're like, dude, the ball. I only had 3 of them, but then you
No,
still
I
won.
lost that one because I only had 2 balls, so I get it shoot enough.
Oh,
But the
did you?
next
Oh,
one,
yeah.
the next
I
one,
don't know. You had more. Actually, you had more points than me, even though you had 3.
no,
The first time we played,
no.
surprisingly,
No,
you
I
actually had
didn't.
more points than I
You're
did.
mistaken. It. No, I got
No, you
like
did.
I got 19 points,
you
bro.
did.
That's it.
Oh,
The first one, I remember I got 19 points. I was like, dude, I have 2 basketballs. I literally can't shoot. Cause you throw one and then you throw the other one
yeah.
and then you have to wait forever for them to come back. And then like I think Francis had like 7 of them. Francis had like 7 and then Pedro had like the other, and then Pedro had like 8 and then Pedro had like 8.
Yeah.
So it was like
I don't understand.
I think what happened was they
but
just took.
it's
I think
whatever.
people before us just
Yeah.
took it and just moved it to the other side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the football game. Dude, that was funny because there was a little kid playing on it, right? So I think it was kind of funny. I don't know if you guys.
No, yeah, there was
noticed
a
it,
little
but
kid
there was, like, a
playing
little
it.
kid
He was
playing
trying
it.
so hard.
And he was trying his best, dude. I felt so bad. And then I was like, all right, guys, we should play this game, dude. This is kind of fun. And then on my second try, I got the jackpot. We were like celebrating in front of the kid.
Dude, we're horrible.
The kid looked at us and we were like, yo, we got a jackpot. It was only 200.
Yeah, like
tickets,
I
too. It
was
wasn't
like
even
I
that-
like
it
I
wasn't
knew
really
they
that
came
much
back because the
tickets.
kid really wanted to win, right? And I knew they came back for
Yeah.
that reason, but we were playing it, right? So they're waiting for us, and then you freaking won the jackpot.
Yeah.
So
And
I
we
was like
won.
low key, like I was like, should
And they
we
were like, "Yeah,
should we
let's go."
celebrate or not? Because like this.
Dude, I didn't give a fuck. I was hyped, dude. I was so hyped, man. I was like jumping
Yeah,
up
like
and
I
down.
celebrated
Yo,
with
my
you
God,
too,
it
but I was
a
like,
good
man,
try.
I feel bad. Like, I was like, yeah, this kid just looking at us
yeah.
like beat the because he was like trying so hard. He played like 4 or 5 rounds before he left, and he was like
Yeah,
he was
a lot
not
of
winning
money, dude,
anything,
they
right?
spent,
He was
yeah.
like a couple points here, a couple points there, and then we're trying it, right? And then we're just like, oh yeah, we know how to do it. And then also like second round, you got the jackpot. We're just like we're just screaming our asses like
Yo, let's go.
a bunch of boosted bonobos, and then like this little kid and his dad.
Felt so bad, but at the same time, don't care. I won, so sucks to suck, man.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck. So
Dude, but the small
Oh.
basketball game though, who's the one who
Yeah.
got the most? Was it Francis, right?
it was Francis. He set the high
Yeah,
score.
that was
essentially.
crazy. Dude, the first
Yeah.
round,
We were
dude,
hyped,
when
dude.
you
We were
played
so
in the
hyped,
first
man.
round, dude, you did not outplay. That was funny. So we were struggling.
Yeah.
You were like punching it.
Oh yeah, I was punching.
Yeah,
it. Like,
and then, like you didn't get enough power. You didn't get enough power into it because like there's like the airbag.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, like it's like an
lever motion,
airbag
essentially, so,
to lever or something. So
Yeah.
like you hit like this.
yeah,
You hit this
but-
spot and then
so
it pounces up.
You only press it once, and you have to press it with enough power to go up. And what I thought was that the more you punch it, the more it goes up. So obviously I was wrong
Yeah, very
on
wrong.
that, and I was like, oh. So I was like literally, I was punching it like start playing from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I was like, oh no. But yeah, it was basically I had like the lowest. I had 36 points, and then like the next person, I think it was Pedro that tried next. He had like 120.
Yeah,
And next
something
time I
like
was like,
that.
wow, I actually suck at this game.
Yeah, I
Feels
think I
funny
got
as hell.
like I think I
But-
got my first one was about. I was like
130.
something like that. I don't remember exactly how
Yeah,
much.
you guys got a pretty high score,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, Francis
pretty
got
fun.
what was the high
It was
school
a
again?
very fun
Francis got
time
what
at the
168.
168. Yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
yeah. That was we were insane. We were like laughing and like yelling so loud. I felt kind of bad at the same time though.
Yeah, we could
But we won so
could
much,
have
so
been
I'm like, I
mature.
don't
We could have
care.
been more mature about it, but like,
Yeah.
fuck it, right?
Come on, dude. Like, come on. You win like 3 jackpots. Like, how you not
Dude,
gonna
no
be, like,
game-
hype about that?
Dude,
Come
no
on.
game was super fucking scuffed, bro. When we went back around and try to play the what was it called? The one where you roll the ball into the holes. It was like the ice ball or whatever, right? That's the school ball,
Yeah,
or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
remember what it was. Oh, the food. Yeah, it was the the carnival ball game.
Yeah, but
essentially.
like whatever it's called. Basically, you have like a ball, you roll it, and then like there's like circles, and depending on which circle you get into, it gets you that many points.
Dude, the mach-
And then like,
oh my
dude,
God,
we
I remember now.
yeah, the machine was like
broke.
it was like not registering the balls, and the one had like 2 balls only at one point. It was like, what? Who was messing with these? Who was messing with these machines, bro? Just keep them the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like especially because like you
Yeah.
know the basketball game, you move the balls to like one bunch of sheets, you have more balls and just make it in, right? That makes sense because they don't have like a ball limit, but like the school ball, whatever it's called, it has a 9 ball limit. So like after you roll 9 balls, you don't get any more points even if you roll any more, right? So it's like there's no point moving the balls to a different having one machine with more balls because those balls won't be counted anyways. So I was so confused of why they even moved it.
Yeah.
Like who's an idiot here? Like who the fuck is dumb?
I mean, the arcade was pretty scuffed in general though. There wasn't really much security. So
Yeah, there was like one
walking
dude
around,
there was
I
like
guess,
one
so-
there was like 2 dudes at the door and 1 dude walking around. It was not much.
Yeah. And so yeah, most of the machines seem kind of like they've been used
Yeah.
for a while. Like the freaking like test your strength machine. Remember that one? Or like the top half was like
Oh
wobbly?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
hammer
dude, that was
like, it
old.
was,
That
like,
was
cut in half,
old.
essentially. Oh my gosh, dude. That machine's so busted, dude. Like you
That was
can't
so
win that
bad.
one.
Dude,
I
they
don't know
cheated.
why.
What me? They cheated me, Pedro,
They
me and
cheated-
Pedro, right? Or was it Francis? Because like we hit it perfectly, right?
They cheated me. They cheated
Oh,
me
sorry, you
too.
tried
I had,
again.
like,
Yeah, you tried again.
yeah,
You got it
perfect,
perfect, and then it
yeah.
went all the way up, and
We
then it came
all, like,
down 1.
Yeah, we all got basically perfect. Yeah, all of us got we all basically got perfect ones, and we didn't. I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. It didn't work out apparently. So
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun though. Arcade was
Uh,
fun. Dude, we all
I think we also went to.
yeah, we went to
H
H Mart
Mart, right?
after.
Other than that, yeah, that was a very fun experience. I've never been to.
I've been to H Mart. I don't know if I've been to that one or the other one. I forget. I've been to one H Mart before. I don't remember where it was exactly though, because wasn't paying attention on the way there. But
Yeah, that was
H
a
Mart
very
is
fun time, so.
interesting. I don't know. Like, I thought it was very interesting. Dude, I like how the only thing Francis bought basically the whole day was alcohol.
Yeah,
besides
that's
paying
true.
besides like paying
Yeah,
for the
that's
meal a
true,
little
yeah.
bit at Jollibee's, all he did was
Yeah.
buy alcohol.
Like, he bought a lot, dude. He bought like a lot of soju, man. Oh my gosh.
I should have bought
Yeah,
more.
I actually left my case of soju. At
You did?
Pedro's
Rip.
place. Yeah. I forgot to bring
Dude,
it with me.
that's funny as hell.
There's
That's
like at
funny
least
as hell
3
though. You
bottles
low
left
key always be
that I just
like
bought,
forgetting stuff though.
Low-key, sometimes it just be intentional because I'm like, I don't want to bring that home with me. It's true though. Like sometimes I'm like, damn. Sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I left my fucking bottle of, liquor at my friend's place. I'm like, oh man, whatever.
Oh
I can
man,
do
I'm
it again.
so mad. I'm
And then
so
sometimes I'm
sad
like,
I forgot it.
Yeah. And then this times I'm like, oh no, I left it. Oh well, I guess it's yours now.
Yeah, but
It's like a half finished bottle. It's like, oh, can't do much about that now, can I? So, yeah. I do be doing that a little too often, to be honest. It's kind of
you do that a lot. You do that a lot. There's actually there's so many times you be forgetting
I
stuff.
kind of do.
Like sometimes you actually be forgetting stuff that
But,
you need. Like
yeah.
that one time we went Like the one time you forgot your your backpack and stuff. We went to Madison.
Yeah.
And you left early, and then you forgot your whole ass bag.
Literally
You forgot your whole ass
everything,
backpack
dude.
and
I
everything.
was in such a rush. Man. Like literally, like my bedroll, or as you guys call it, your sleeping bag.
Can you say bedroll? I'm not gonna judge you anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. Man. I got clowned on for like a whole 2 weeks for that. I don't know
Dude,
why.
we never. Dude, come on. There's
You guys did,
so
dude.
so
You
you're
guys
saying
did,
if
man.
you're saying
You guys
if I left my sleeping bag with you and a bunch of your buddies who don't call it a sleeping bag, and I said, hey, can you get my sleeping bag? You wouldn't clown on me.
I didn't know you guys didn't know what a
we,
bedroll was.
we've never
I didn't know what
heard.
that was. That's why I
We
was
have
like,
never.
what do you
Up to
mean?
that point, I don't think any of us have heard that term bedroll before. It makes sense. Don't lie. I won't lie. It makes sense. It's just I've never heard it before, and I was like,
Literally, it's a bed that you roll.
I mean, it
That's
makes sense. It makes
You roll
sense.
it up
It
and you
makes
roll it down.
sense.
That's it. It's
It
easy.
makes sense, but sleeping bag, that's what we already call. That's what everybody calls it, right? So, look, we just never heard the term, man. It's just how it is, dude.
I'm just mad. I was so mad for like because you guys put my nickname in the group chat as fucking bedroll. I was like, oh my god, this is bullshit, dude. This is bullshit, man. This isn't even that funny. It's not even that funny, dude.
Should have forgotten it. Dang.
It was just like
It was
bun
like
season
bun
for you,
season.
man. It was like bun season. Like this, it wasn't that funny, but I guess it was.
I won't lie, bun season was kind of funny.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was a very fun 2 months, I guess, for us. Cause we were supposed to, we were supposed to record in between those months, and I guess we just didn't have the time.
Yeah.
So, but also, I guess an hour and a half into the podcast, I forgot to say Happy Hmong New Year.
Happy New
everyone
Year, everything,
has,
dude.
has celebrated. Yeah, Happy New Year in general as well too. So
We're recording literally on the
it's
second
been
day of 2022.
yeah. I know Fresno. I think Fresno New Year's still going on, cause they did theirs for a whole week.
Why? Wait, like Hmong New Year or just New Year? New Year.
Yeah, their Hmong New Year goes for a
Why?
whole week. Yeah, I don't know why exactly, but it goes for a whole week. It's insane. I went there around 2019, and I did not know that they went for a whole week, because at the time I was my younger sister, she was in a dance group at the time, so we were basically transporting her to the place to help dance and stuff, and they're doing competition. So it was a very tiring process because you had to wake up hella early in the morning too, every single time, and it was just like, sometimes I couldn't go to sleep too, so it was just very, very exhausting. It wasn't very fun, I would say. I didn't really get to go out as much. I wanted to go out, but I couldn't because I came with my parents, so I can't just take the rental car and hey, I'm gonna go to the after party. I'll be back in 2 hours, So it was what should have been a very relaxing getaway, for a whole week, was very stressful for me, for no apparent reason. Even though I didn't do anything that should have made me stressed out, it became more stressful than fun. So
Maybe it's just the environment.
that's why I just kind of want to go back.
Actually
And just-
vibe. Actually
Maybe
vibe.
next year I want to go back and just.
Yeah,
experience that
I'm just
stuff.
hoping for this whole COVID thing to. I need this COVID thing to like just blow over so that people could get their lives back on,
Yeah.
man. Like this has been put so many people's
Yeah.
lives on pause, dude. Man, I get.
Can't travel.
Dude, just
can't
just
fucking
anything,
get
just
jobs because
anything,
of that
like,
shit, can't
I
fucking-
wish the United
everything,
States
legit
would have just
everything's
took care of
just
COVID legitimately correctly, from the beginning, because we're so behind. Like the rest of the world, yeah, it's not like they are completely COVID free, right? Like there's still COVID in some countries, but it's like a lot of countries are better than are doing a lot
They were
better
doing
than we are
better than
doing,
what
yeah,
we were
because
doing, at
like
least,
because they were able to take care of it for good, or they're more strict on it. So let's look at countries like New Zealand's good, Korea, Taiwan. They all they're a little different because they're smaller, but the same still goes. It's about the government taking control of the situation. Ours didn't do shit. They're for first couple months, COVID was fake. COVID's still fake to some people.
Apparently it was fake news. It was not as contagious as the flu. Apparently, for some people, they thought it was just like the flu. It was very bad. It was people didn't take it as seriously as it should have been. I was one of those. Admittedly, I was one of those people too. I didn't think it was that serious, until I actually got COVID myself, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is some real shit, dog. This is actually some real shit. And yeah, it was very bad. Like the first 3 months, the cases were like insane. Like it just rose up to the point where we actually had to shut down, like the country, for like a month.
We should have stayed shut down. We should have shut down for 2. I think it would have been good if we shut down for 2.
I think it should have been at least 2 months. Yeah, honestly. But you know, the government needs money. The government
couldn't help more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah,
bad.
it would have been hard, but it's not like the government couldn't do it. If they really needed to, they'd find a way to do it. You know.
Yeah. Plus, they're with people as well too. They don't want to be restricted. They don't want to be, told what to do, because it's America. And
man, fuck them. Fuck your rights.
Yeah.
acting kind of totalitarian, but like, dude, honestly, man, sometimes, man, just fuck people's rights, dude. Just stay home.
Yeah. Ironically, like, I don't understand why this was a big problem. I remember people used to get mad when you used to wear a mask. Like, I can't believe that was a thing, dude. Like,
some people still get mad when you wear masks.
Look, I don't care that you don't wear a mask. I'm wearing a mask.
Some people still get mad
like,
about that.
Go ahead. Yeah, people still get mad. Like, why are you wearing a mask? And I'm like, dude, who are you again? Like, do I need to know who you are? Are you the boss of me, though? Like, what the fuck do you?
Right, and like, dude, one thing I actually like the mask. Like, obviously, it kind of restricts everybody's breathing, right? But it's like, I won't lie, dude. I'm a mouth breather. It's not my choice, man. My nose, my nose don't work. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Dude, my nose just don't work, right? My nose just doesn't work. It's congested all the time. I might have to eventually save money, maybe get that nose surgery. The one where they clear out your sinuses and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing until this year.
Yeah, they take.
Yeah, like low key, dude. I might need that because my nose just don't work. Like sometimes I be breathing good good. Sometimes I be
broke.
It's like okay, it's like that means like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. That's my nose, bro. Sometimes my nose work good. I'll be breathing fine. Don't have to I just be breathing through my nose fine, right? And then sometimes, man, it's just like it'll be good, and then boom, I'm choking because I can't breathe, right? So I have to breathe through my mouth. And so I don't do it by choice. If I could choose, I'd breathe through my nose. But
I could choose. It's like an option in the settings. It's like an option. Can I choose to breathe?
Right. Damn, yes. Dude. If I could breathe through. I just breathe through my skin, but it don't work like that, right? And so I have to breathe to live, right? So I'm breathing through my mouth because I have to.
When you say breathe through your skin,
frogs can do that. Frogs can breathe through the skin. It's like a semi-permeable skin where they can just like absorb oxygen.
Sounds like a fucking upgrade.
Right, dude, that shit's kind of tight. Dude, if you can breathe through your skin, that's kind of tight, bro. Just like you can just like.
That'd be kind of tight.
Yeah, you just start breathing. It's like you just like. It's tight.
You start breathing.
Whatever. All right. So where was I? My nose don't work. Right? So like, breathing through your mouth, right? Breathing through your mouth. Yes, some people don't like that. So when you wear a mask, you can breathe through your mouth. And people can't judge you because they can't see you breathe through your mouth or not, So yeah, I actually like the math. Plus,
hey, look at this man.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, I think the masks are okay. I think the masks are okay. You wear a mask, you don't wear a mask, whatever. Like, I personally think the masks are okay. I think they're good. Yeah, they're not 100% like gonna keep you safe, but it's like better than nothing, right? It's like drinking filtered water, right? You can drink the water without a filter, and you can still get water, right? But you'd rather drink it with the filter, right? Like the filter's not gonna get everything, but it gets most stuff. And that's good enough, right? So that's my idea on the mask. Like obviously some people don't give a fuck, but man, I'm not gonna wish anybody to get it and die or nothing, because that's wrong. You shouldn't wish that on anybody, but it's like, y'all need to like just be more thoughtful, dude. I don't know. Yeah, like I'm not gonna wish like that on anybody, right? I don't want them to catch it or nothing, because COVID sucks, dude. COVID fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But like, come on, man, you gotta just be more
I know
thoughtful
plenty of
about it,
people
you know.
that lost their family members, like including myself. Like I know people that have passed away due to COVID, so I'll never ever say like, damn, I hope you get COVID, dog, because you're not wearing a mask.
Right? Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Or you didn't get a vaccine. Well, hope you die of COVID. You know, I don't want people to ever get sick like that. Ever wish.
Right? Yeah, like the same way. Like I have family who's gotten COVID and died too. Or like, and so I don't wish that on anybody. That's tough on everybody, but it's like, y'all need to just learn and be like care, like, you know, like that's what I'm thinking about the whole mandate thing, right? Like people like, oh, we can't get locked down for a whole month or 2 months because we're gonna not get money, support ourselves, you know. It's like, well, you know what, even if it sets us financially back for a little bit, you know, if we shut down the whole country, legitimately shut down the whole country for like 2 months and just quarantine for 2 months and you make sure nobody spread it, right? We could have contained most of it, if not all of it, within those like 2 months, and we would be back to having almost regular life now. But because people
now we have 2 fucking variants.
Right, it's like now. Yeah, it's like, you know, the variants, yeah, it's always gonna happen. But if we would have been able to take care of it early on, it'd be better, you know. Yes, you know, these 2 months, they're gonna suck. You're not gonna be able to do anything for 2 months, but in the long run, we'd be able to do more, right? See, we haven't closed down for like the 2 months, right? And look, we're still restricted. We still can't do everything. There's still like mask mandate in certain areas. You know, it's like, yeah, it's still a thing.
Oh, this is all because you didn't.
Right. So, if we would have contained it in the first 2 months or like maybe 3 months, because America's like that. If we were able to contain it early on, we would be back to normal. Nobody would have to wear a mask. We could have all the raves and all the stuff perfectly fine without any scares. You know, I think it would be a lot easier. Because like, yeah, sickness is always gonna be there. It's not like we can completely get rid of sickness, but it's like we could have to contain. Yeah, we would have got it done with.
Contain it and been easier, yeah. And I think I don't know where I've seen this, but I feel like I forgot where I read it, but or where I watched it, but I think what they said that is best. Like I think we're probably gonna live through COVID. It's just gonna be a normal occurrence.
That sucks. COVID. It shouldn't be though. That's so, you know, that's so whack.
Which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't want it to be like that, but I think it's gonna be almost like a normal occurrence, which is it's gonna suck ass, you know. It really does, because especially for the people that feel like they won't get it. Like, yeah, I guess if you're healthy, you know, you probably won't die from it. You know, you get sick. You probably feel like death, but you won't you probably won't die. But you also have it. But it's not just about you though. It's also about the people around you.
I know people
understand that. Like they don't understand like.
Yeah, like.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. Like.
I'm gonna have to cut this part out. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, like, yeah, like, I agree with you, right? Like, there are people who are out there who are like, yeah, you know, like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, I won't die from it. You know, I'm not gonna die from COVID. Even if I catch it, I think I'll be okay. Or I already caught it once. I think I'm good. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you can survive it maybe, but doesn't mean that somebody else can. You know, it's like, don't, like, you know, the vaccine stuff, like, don't get it just for yourself. Get it for other people too. You know, because like, think about the people who can't get, like, little kids who can't take the vaccine, or people who are too old to take the vaccine, people who have like immune problems who can't take the vaccine, right? Do it for them. You know, like, if you do it, you know, if you're not, and like, it's like the herd immunity thing, if enough people get it, you won't need the vaccine anymore. If you can get it, why don't you get it so we can get herd immunity, so that even though not everybody can get it, the chance of it spreading is lower, right?
But yeah, that too, like, people think that, oh, since everyone around me is gonna have it, therefore that means I don't have to get it. You know, that also.
And I think that's a stupid mindset. Like that. Oh, if like I don't have to be the one to do it, other people can do it. But if everybody thinks like that, then nobody gets it. Yeah. So what's the fucking point? Like, just get it.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays it's just there's a lot of distrust in the government, and nowadays, like, I'm pretty sure it's like an all-time low right now. Like how we don't even trust our own government. We don't trust.
I don't know, dude. I think
almost any major news source nowadays either too. Like it's been a very rough 2 years.
I'd say it's been more than 2 years. That's been rough, but you know, distrust in the government's always gonna be there, man. Fuck it, just fuck the government. Just do it, I mean, just do it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very tough. That's what I'd say. It's kind of a very hot topic to talk about, and I think that obviously people have their own opinions and people have their own takes. You know, not saying that anyone is wrong or right, because, you know, some people genuinely do feel like they had genuine like I guess rights of saying that they don't really trust the government. They don't trust the vaccine because they look through facts and whatnot. So, and at a certain point, I can't just say just trust it because everyone else is doing. It's a certain point where like you just have to do it for either yourself or you just don't do it at all. And that's your choice. And I can't force.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like you can lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. You can give them the vaccine.
Yeah.
But are they gonna take it? Nah, if they don't want to, they're not gonna take it. So it's like, I get that too. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying people gotta work together, and right now we're not at all.
Yeah. I don't think anyone really wants to be together in general right now at the moment either too. So it's just like it's just very bad all around, and it's a new year, so maybe new things may change. Always gotta be optimistic about that. Also speaking of New Year, you have any New Year's resolutions at all?
Resolutions? Not really. I don't have any specific New Year resolutions like, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna change that. No, I think I'm just gonna keep the same goals I've been having. Just better myself. Cause it's not like it's new. I've been trying to better myself for like since last year. So it's like nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
2020 was almost like a King Crimson,
nothing's changed. It's not like I haven't tried to better myself. I won't lie. I did hit the gym pretty good for like about a month and a half. Last year, around from October to like mid-November, and then I fell off around late November till the end of the year. But it's not like anything's changing. It's not like I'm not gonna hit the gym. I'm just trying to, I'm just gonna be more consistent. Get back to my consistency in October. I got a couple jobs I'm working right now. I think I'm just gonna keep working my jobs, get my money, graduate college. Find a career. It's the same shit I was doing last year.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. I guess for me too. Like at the same time, like I've been trying to get back into working out, but at the same time, I guess it's just me to take that step to kind of do it. It's very hard to take the first step into bettering yourself, especially when you're so comfortable within your own environment already. Like I talked about this in the last podcast, but I really do want to get back into streaming. I really do. But every single time, there's always been like a minor setback as well too. Like I've been talking to you like, privately about how my fucking graphics card's been fucking up now. My PC, I want to stream, but I don't think my PC can handle it because it's just of certain issues that I've been dealing with that I know for a fact it's gonna mess up. Regardless if whatever I want to do, it's just not gonna work out. Which is unfortunate because I really do want to get into I do want to make videos. I do want to do all these things that I want to do, but it's just like costs money to fix everything that's not working at the moment, and also takes time that I need to figure out about as well too. And also like not living in your own place too kind of limits creativity and what you want to do as well too, because you got other responsibilities as well. Ever since moving back, like I do kind of miss the independence of living on my own, but at the same time, there's a lot of security within living with my parents as well too.
Just start paying rent to your parents. feel like living by yourself all over again.
yeah, sure. Without the independence, yeah. But yeah, like it's just there's a lot of things I do want to do, and I guess it's starting very soon. That I just kind of have to take my own step forward, and it's almost like back when I started working again. I just need that. I guess I just need that push and that drive to do what I want to do. Like with this podcast, like we wanted to do this for like the longest time, and what is it? I don't even remember when.
Dude, the first time I think we talked about it and actually talked about the logistics of doing a podcast was I think early last year, like I think like in February. It was like sometime after my birthday we talked about it, and then And then after that, we invited a couple of our buddies to do a podcast. The thing was, there were 5 of us, and that was very hard. Yeah, it's very hard to get, especially with like all being students. All in the like most of us were in the process of graduating. Like I wasn't in the process yet because I still had a couple more semesters. Obviously, I'm still in college, so I had a couple more semesters. But like most of them, like Brandon, 2 of our buddies, they were all in the process of graduating. They basically were just doing the last courses to get their degree. So they had to focus more on that. And there's also like we all lived at like an apartment or like a house. We all had to pay rent, so we all work and try to get money. So we all had different hours. 2 dudes actually worked at the same. Two dudes actually worked at the same spot. So like, if one guy wasn't working one night, the other guy had to cover. So it was just kind of tough trying to get the logistics out. We actually recorded how many times? Like 3, 5. We recorded 5 times for Scuffcast. Yeah, we recorded. We were recording. We actually recorded a couple times. The 2 times that we had actually good, decent recordings. One of our buddies who was actually gonna mix it and do stuff. He said it wasn't as good as he wanted to be. Like it's passable, but it wasn't great. So he didn't feel comfortable doing that. He didn't feel comfortable putting it out. And then since he was the most experienced in like audio mixing and stuff, we went with his decision. And we're like, if you don't feel it's good enough, we can wait. And we were gonna record more, do more stuff, and
better get better equipment. One of us didn't have equipment. Tom didn't have
equipment.
Tom
never had equipment.
he didn't prepare pretty much half the time. No offense to him. He's one of our good buddies, by the way. Like, even though it sounds like we're talking shit, we're not. Like, he's actually one of our friends that we know for a while, but he's just prepared, like, especially with
tech. He's just the least tech savvy on all of us. Yeah. Since he doesn't really game, he doesn't really do much computer stuff. Besides like common computer stuff like website and like YouTube and stuff.
Word doc. Anything that's used for school, you'll probably know.
Yeah, like he doesn't do any like gaming, streaming, anything, and so he doesn't have any like equipment, audio equipment or stuff. And so we were getting everything together, and when we actually eventually had everything together, we could have got it worked out. Time constraints were just too tight, and so we just decided to call it off for the time being. Like, who knows? It might come out. It might come out soon. So it might come back any day now. But like, as of right now, it's on hold.
I think it's just we're so busy too. Like, it's so like if you could just tell, but just with us two, we 2 months from our last recording, like, because we've been so busy, like we don't even have any free time. And I think the only free days we have is Sundays. Legit. But even then, we have like other commitments we have to do as well too. And so, again, it's a very tough process for us, and especially with today's environment where we do have to work full time to support ourselves because fucking bills don't pay themselves. Loans are coming up.
Actually, I heard that talk about loans. I heard that Biden passed another extension, so you don't have to, so students don't have to pay loans until May.
I don't know.
I just heard that they passed it, so you should look into it. Maybe you'll get an extension.
I should probably look into it. Yeah,
because like that's another like 5 months. That's nice. Because it would have been like at the end of this month. It would have started collecting revenue, right?
Yeah.
You should look into that.
That's true. I do need to look into that as well too. Because again, every time I get off of work, man, I'm just like, fuck. I just want to relax. Like, I can't really be busy doing anything. Especially since I like to work a little overtime as well too, just so I could get some cash. Because again, like, I want to upgrade some things. I want to fix some things. I want to, get some stuff that I feel like I can improve my life as well too. And also, again, I'm trying to get back into that workout routine as well. I know, immediately saying our buddy, what should we call him? Antonio? Right? That'd be fun.
Talk about Cody?
You know what I'm talking about, right? Alright, yeah, let's call him Cody, yeah.
Cody?
Yeah, our buddy Cody, he was a very good friend of ours too. Like, he's very, very, because he's usually very consistent when working out, and he's kind of one of our workout buddies that we tend to go to when we need to work out with someone to help us when we want to work out. And he did give me a really good routine to do, but again, I've been so busy and I feel like I've been slacking off a lot of it, and I just want to get back into that because it was very fun. Like when me and him were going out and working out for like a good month until I had to hunker down and actually start doing schoolwork so I could graduate. It was again very stressful time, and I just want to get back into that work routine workout routine, because it was just it really did relieve a lot of stress from just working out and just having that hour or two just to go out and just focus on your body and just make it so stronger. So but yeah, that's basically my New Year's resolution, is just to get back to being my old self, essentially. So, and I'm slowly getting there. I've been trying to find some more free time. Been trying to scout out for new jobs. The job market where I live is not that great, to be honest. A lot of factory jobs.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get much,
really,
especially in your field, in the psychology field.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get much.
Yeah, psychology, especially in my town, you gotta have to be like almost a doctor's degree to get a job here. Even then, it's probably not even gonna be possible because there's no jobs around the area that would require that. Because it's not even a, what kind of town? I don't even know how to say this, but it's a town where you can kind of like raise your own family. If you want to start a family, this would be a great place to I guess to raise a family. But like if you want to just find like a good paying job that isn't like a factory kind of job, yeah, it's gonna be a very bad time to look for that. So that's why I've been thinking about like, damn, should I move out? But at the same time, do I really need it? Should I really move out because of how much rent I have to pay as well too? So it's just a lot of ins and outs that I had to kind of.
I'd say take like another year to generate some wealth for yourself, and then move out.
Yeah.
But if you haven't found anything,
Yeah,
if you haven't found
my
anything
plan
yet,
too, like-
if you haven't found anything yet, I don't think moving out is exactly the best idea. Because if you move out, you can't find anything, you gotta move back anyways, right? So I think you should take a year to figure that out first when you move.
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I'm in the same
thinking about
boat
too, like,
because
just staying a year. Yeah.
I feel you though. I'm in the same boat because I'm a student, right? But I'm supposed to graduate by the end of the spring, so I need to find a job too. And I'm not gonna find much history around my area. I'm not gonna find much like history jobs around my area, so I'm gonna have to look somewhere bigger, somewhere farther from home. So I'm probably gonna have to move out too. So we'll have to figure that out. You gotta cross that boat, cross that bridge.
We're basically in the transition of our lives at that point, from being like just students to, I guess,
Adults.
working adults. Yeah, it's very, I wouldn't say scary. It's just very stressful. That's it. So
There's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
because I know I do have backup plans. If I can't find the job in my field, at least at the moment I can just like work at a job that can pay me money. Because it's not again, I don't think it's very hard to find a job. It's hard to find a job in my field, and that's the
Right.
issue. So
Right. All right. So how long have we been recording for now? It's been what, almost.
shit. I think it's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. But then I have 4 minutes where we didn't do shit.
Yeah, mine
so.
says 2:15, and even then, there's like a good 2-3 minutes of that where I was just like, I don't know how to start this. All right. So any final words?
Not really. No.
Let's make a bet with with all the
I think
viewers,
to be honest,
whoever's watching. Huh?
what are the 7 subscribers?
I don't know. I haven't really.
Whoever's that actually subscribed to the channel, excluding my the 6. Cause
Yeah, I'm subscribed too.
Actually 5. So it's 2.
5.
So it's actually 5 people.
5
To the
subscribers.
5 people that subscribe to this channel.
Let's make a bet. We say, what's it? By February? By February, we have our next one out. Number 3. All right. By February, the number 3 will be out. You can vote yes or no. We'll see the comments below.
If not, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, did we want to shout out Camry for making the music?
Oh yeah, shout out to Camry. His very talented individual, to be honest. I really do wish he hopes more music out in the future, because again, he does take his time with it. He doesn't, he does have a lot of other priorities that he needs to take care of. So every time he does release new music, it's always really nice. Yeah, hopefully we have more music from him. Oh yeah, shout out to our other musical friends, I guess, too. Shout out to Lee Dong.
Yeah,
for
EP.
releasing
He had an
a
EP.
single,
No. He had an EP.
Nonsense.
An EP.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
he had
yeah,
an
that's
EP.
right,
He
did.
released an EP.
I forgot about
I don't know what it's called, but he released the EP recently.
Yeah. Shout out to Lee Dong. Probably I'll link his channel also down there too, in the description. Shout out to our friend Louis with this band Tiny Voices. They also released an EP as well, I believe.
I don't know. I don't remember if there was an EP or an album. I forgot.
Yeah, either EP album. They just released it a couple months back. Also with Tevin too. He also released another EP.
He's
as well,
with
so,
his duo. His rap duo is called DT.
yeah. I guess that'll be it. This has been Brandon. Korean boy wannabe Brandon.
This is Lee
and,
saying, not Korean
also-
wannabe Lee saying.
Professor without
without
degree, Lee saying. And we'll be signing off. We'll see you guys
Yeah,
in the next
peace.
episode. Peace out.